week's You Know What Dude podcast on riotcast.com.
Yep. Here we go. All right. What's happening? It's election day. It's here. The end of the world. It's all over. It's all fucking over. Is New York going to riot? Is it going to happen? Is the world going to fucking erupt? Is America, is a new America on the horizon, or are we fucking finished? Who knows? Tonight, Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump will be elected president. There is no third party, fourth party. We get two choices.
Just two.
We have Deepu, the man. We got Lauren,
What's up, Bob?
the woman.
Yeah.
We have a very special show tonight. Who's on the show tonight, baby?
We have Sam Morril.
Sam Morril, very funny guy, who I am a big fan of. He will be on the show. He hasn't been on in a while.
No?
Yeah, he only comes on when we have guest hosts. That's like his specialty. For some
Weird.
reason. Yeah, I know, it's weird.
Well, that's because Scopo only books him when I'm not here.
Yeah.
Can we say Scopo? No, I'm kidding. I saw him the other night at Creek in the Cave.
Aw.
Yeah, it was that. We did the Legion of Skanks. Legions of Skanks. Anyways, and who else do we have?
We have Christi Chiello.
Christi Chiello, la la. Love Christi, of course. I love her. She's a babysitter too.
No.
What? I'm gonna
It's my job.
I'm gonna let Lauren and Christy fight it out.
No.
How good did my pitch sound as babysitter?
Yeah, you're gonna teach my kid to be smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can
that
do that
sounds
for
great.
Yeah, but me and Max have a blast together.
Yeah,
Do you want your kid to have a blast or go to Harvard? What do you want?
I would like him to have a blast at Harvard.
That's possible.
Yeah, like a Van Wilder type thing. If you and Dan
12
Soda,
years.
you and Dan Soda actually babysat my kid, that'd be the perfect babysitter.
Perfect gay
Yeah.
parents.
As soon as he fucking wanted to kill himself from listening to you and your equations, then Dan would come over and go, "Hey, buddy, what's up? Hi, what's up, bro?" Anyways,
We also have a newcomer to YKWD, JP Mcdade.
which I love. I love newcomers.
Yeah.
I love when we have somebody I haven't met.
Some
Is he
young
funny?
Yeah, he's very talented.
You just got a young cock. Were you about to say young
I was
cock?
going to say young hot talent.
A young hot cock.
Young.
Hot cock. Is he a hot cock? Is he a nice looking guy?
I think so. I always see him with a babe. He's always with a babe, so maybe.
Nice. Well, so we have a nice hot young cock on tonight. And we have a very special guest
Yes.
that I booked, which I'm very excited about. Very excited about. And if you're a fan, if you're a true fan of the YKWD, the You Know What, Dude? You know what, dude? Podcast, you will love this motherfucker. You're going to be very, very excited about tonight. So all you guys in the chat room, sit back in your stool, your fucking desk chair, your couch, your fucking truck, your cop car, wherever the fuck you are. We have a great show ahead of you. What else we got? Anything you want to bring up there, Deepu?
No, well, we could talk about the election, the voting process today, what we went through.
No, the voting process today.
Did it fail you, Bob?
Well, here's the fucking deal. I went to vote because I got guilted in from my friends, Louie. If you vote for Hillary, you're nice. If you vote for Trump, you're fucking stupid. If you don't vote, you're a piece of shit. Amy, go vote. Everybody's like, you got to go vote. And, so I told my wife I'd like to vote. She looked it up online. All you got to do is go to 48th Street. That's where you're registered.
In Manhattan.
Manhattan in our own neighborhood, Hell's Kitchen. So I'm coming down. I go to therapy. After therapy, I go up that street, and it's not too. I found a parking spot. I'm like, oh, this is meant to be. I pulled up. There was a line. I waited in the fucking line for 2 fucking hours.
What?
2 hours I was in a line with a bunch of liberal actors who never made it. Bunch of fucking nobodies.
Oh, my God.
Ah, Jesus. People you know, but you don't know.
Yeah.
Like me. When people see me in a CVS in Idaho. Have you ever?
You're a man of the people, Bob.
Yeah, well, I waited for fucking 2 hours. And all of a sudden, like, literally, there's 2 people left I had the longest line. Because, wherever your zip code is, you're line 84, you're line 80.
Yeah.
I was line 80, longest line in the place. And so the lady behind me was an asshole. She kept getting too close to me. So I back up and step on her foot, and she go, ow, ow, ow. You know when you bump into somebody, they go, ow, like you fucking punched them?
Right.
You know, it's like, fuck you. I just want to go, that didn't hurt. There's no way that hurt, you fucking asshole. You overactor. If you used those acting skills in your career 30 years ago, maybe you'd be somebody. So, anyways, I'm waiting. And I'm going to cast my vote. I'm going to cast my vote.
Make your impact on the nation.
Yeah.
Day.
And there's two people away. All of a sudden, Round Hamilton comes in. Fucking Lucky Balls. God's favorite son. All gods. He walks in. He's line 84. 3 people. Wow. 3 fucking people. I've been waiting for 2 hours. I get up there. Yeah, we don't have you. What do you mean you don't have me? We don't have your name's not here.
There should be a plan for that.
There's my fucking names. She goes, well, you can take this piece. This lady's frantic. She has the longest line ever all day long. People hate this lady.
She's a DMV lady.
She goes, yeah, you take this envelope and go see that lady who was worse. I mean, just worse. Oh, she was fucking just this big woman, you know. She had, I didn't see she was on her phone, so I walked up to her, and I didn't see it, and I was like, excuse me, and she stuck her finger up. She gave me the finger, not the fuck you finger, which I would have loved. I'd rather take a fuck you. I'll take a fucking Sufi. I'll take the super finger. She gave me gave me the finger, and then looked away and put her finger on her ear to let me know she's on the phone, and we just went like that. Anyways, and then started talking. You fucking twat. I left. You lost my vote. And I hope my vote was the deciding factor. I really do. I hope tomorrow Trump wins 1 vote. And it was me. And if it was me, Bob Kelly.
Well, if you want to say you voted, I got a sticker for you that you can have.
Thank you.
They're actually selling those online. People are selling their stickers.
What? Black market voter stickers?
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. You know why? Because I put in the fucking time.
You did. You care.
I put in the time. I waited in line. I went to where I was supposed to go, and I was inactive. That's what it said. I'm inactive. A lot of people are inactive.
You are inactive, Bob.
What? Yeah, I'm fat. Is that a fat joke?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I love it. I didn't even think you did it, but you did do it. Touche.
You told me not to. You said it was a bad idea, but I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I just think when you do them too much, you become like Gnome. That's all you got. So anyways, we got a great show tonight. What else? What else are we going to talk about?
Well, it's 6:31, so I think we're having guests.
Let's
come
bring
in.
them up.
Yeah.
Bring them all up.
All right,
We're going to bring the guests up now.
My
We've got a
voting
beautiful show. What's that?
Well, I was going to mention my voting process. Very easy.
What was yours?
It was in a public school near my house
Yeah.
in Staten Island. Rolled in like I owned the place. No line.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, that's great.
Had
I'm
a
good.
good time.
Who'd you vote for?
I voted for some dumb bitch. I don't know her name.
You voted for... Did you vote for Hillary?
I did.
Wow.
Democratic across the board.
So you just did the easy thing.
I did the easy
down the
thing.
bottom. You do one line.
Yeah.
You just do the one line. How can you be? You can't listen.
There's no one line thing. What are you talking about?
There's one little box that says you vote for all Democrats.
Yeah. One of the options didn't have a Democratic option. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah. Some people are unopposed. So.
Well, I'm not going to tell you who I voted for. I'm not going to tell you who I was going to vote.
Yeah. I can't get a gauge on it. I think you could go either way. You can go either way.
It was I'm not going to tell you. Who do you think I voted for?
I think you voted for Hillary.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't vote, but if I was going to vote. Unfucking believable. 2 hours.
Yeah.
And of course, Ryan Hamilton, God's lover. There he is!
Holy shit.
We have our special guest is here right now. You're right here, Joe. Right fucking there. Right there. We got Joe. Is that for him? Who's that for?
No.
The coffee.
For JP.
Yeah, what do you want? Coffee? We get you coffee. I got you coffee. Joey, we got the coffee. Joey fucking D's in the house.
Are you recording now?
Joey, we're live right now.
Oh, okay.
Sit down. We got the cameras and everything. You're on camera. We got Joe Derosa.
How are you?
The original motherfucking. Can someone help him with his mic?
I got
Apparently,
it. I got it.
back in the day, we used to have to hold these things at my house. Remember that?
Yeah.
At my kitchen.
Yeah. You talking about your nuts?
My nuts. Oh, shit.
Oh, this Jesus Christ, dude.
I went, what? What's wrong?
This is just weird being back.
You're back, kid.
This is
You got some headphones there too. Put those. What are you,
shit, I
Voss?
forgot, so-
I don't wear headphones.
okay.
Okay. I don't put the headphones on.
This is man.
Yeah.
This-
Fucking crazy.
From the beginning.
From the beginning. I mean, the original. You know what, dude?
Yeah, I know.
Right?
It's crazy. You know who I was with the other night was Conan Smith, our old manager.
Fucking onward and upward, baby.
Yeah, we were fucking in a cab. We went to the Comedy Central party together,
Right.
but we were talking about the show,
Yeah.
and he's like, "I miss Tech Talk."
Remember that? I still got the blanket.
Do your fans remember Tech Talk?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
is it just a
The
different
original
audience?
ones.
Yeah.
The original ones remember Tech Talk.
I mean, that's like way
back.
That's deep cuts at this point.
That's deep cuts. Dude, we used to do this on a fucking Zoom. Remember my wife used to, remember that? Remember she
Yeah,
would
of
talk
course.
on the podcast and I'd be like, you don't talk on the podcast. I'd yell at her. That was before I had a kid. Before I jizzed in her vagina and left it.
That wasn't just before you. That wasn't just before you had a kid. That was like
That was before.
years
Yes.
before you had a kid.
My God.
Look at this fucking. You got this nice desk.
We got a
or
nice
console,
desk.
whatever you call it, right?
We should call this episode Reminiscing. It's very enjoyable for all of us.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
let's
is-
do it.
It is,
Let's,
it is
anyways,
enjoyable.
Remembering.
Pre-soda, right?
pre-soda, when soda was fucking slinging guacamole.
Oh yeah, that's right. He worked
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah, he was a fucking waiter. The man of your dreams, the guy you look up to.
perfect.
He's not perfect. He smells like. Smell him. His pockets still smell
smells
like it.
like angels.
All right, let's go around the room. What do we got, Deepu?
We have our first guest, Christi Chiello.
Hi.
I
That was too much. That was too much.
I love your voice.
I love you, Bobby.
Oh, dude, but see, this is the thing. We can't be lovers.
I know.
I have a son and a wife, and you're going to be my
Who I just
babysitter.
FaceTimed with.
You're going to be a
So I'm gonna
babysitter.
be Bobby's babysitter.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that fucked up?
No, not until I have to drive you back to the fucking train at White Plains and
But I am a
my car
babysitter,
stalls
though.
and
Lauren
you
and I
fucking
were
blow me
fighting.
on the side of the road.
We were fighting over who would babysit
Oh,
or
I'd
not.
love
All the
it.
babies.
Both of you guys babysit one night and then you both blow me in my car. I'd fucking. I don't want to leave Dawn. I love my wife. I just want head from somebody else.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
I'm telling
Anyways,
you.
who else we got here?
We
Anyways.
have JP Mcdade.
Hey.
Hi, JP. First
How's it
time on the
going?
show.
Yeah, good to be here.
Thanks for
Big
dressing up,
fan of the
dude. I
show. Hey,
appreciate it.
only for you. I just got a question. If both the babysitters are blowing you, who's watching the kid?
My wife. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would never leave the kid alone.
I was just worried about the
I'm not a
logistics.
shitty parent.
He's not a monster.
I'm just a piece of shit husband. I'm not a fucking monster. What are you fucking? I love my kid.
That's
How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. Good to
Where
be
you
here.
from?
I'm from Connecticut.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow. That's where I
Couldn't
would have
guess.
guessed, actually.
Right.
What part of Connecticut?
Here
Ridgefield?
we
This
go.
is good. This is good.
No,
Danbury.
it's not good.
Danbury.
I'm from Newtown. It's near Danbury.
Newtown. It's near Danbury. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
cool.
Okay, you know.
I love it up there. Taxes low. Nice houses. A lot of mid-century contemporaries.
Thank you.
Which I'm a fan of.
Yeah, that's
The
what
Brady
we're best
Bunch
known
house.
for.
Yeah, you are. And trees. You got a pool growing up?
Nah, no pool. Too many rocks.
Oh, you didn't have a pool growing up?
No.
Oh,
It was
shit.
a very hard life.
Yeah, very
no,
hard.
No
life.
pool of
Do
our
you,
own.
do you have an above ground pool? Is that why it was a hard
No,
life?
come
You
on.
just
that
said
was-
no
You have an
pool,
in-ground
Chris. You're
pool?
not even paying attention
Sorry,
to this.
Steve.
Also, an above ground pool is worse than no pool at all, if you're paying attention.
Attacking
I
Chrissy.
agree.
Of course, we have Joey D, Joey Roses, the motherfucker.
It's been so long. I saw you in L.A., but I feel like I haven't seen your face in a long time.
We haven't seen each other in a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, been a while.
It's been a wild ride these last few years.
I know. We'll talk about some shit, Bob. I can't wait to get into it.
Yeah.
We are going to reminisce. And now, of course, we got a new friend of mine, Sam Morril.
I thought we were friends for a while.
We've been, but not like me and Joe.
Friendly, no.
We've been
No, every
friendly.
sentence you guys say, it's like Slash and Axl Rose. You know,
Yeah.
it's very,
Well,
very heavy-handed.
yeah. We. I think we're becoming friendlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not
you,
friends.
You mock my energy a lot. You don't like my sobering energy.
Well, you're a showstopper. You're a fun. You're a party pooper. You're a candle putter outer.
Yeah, I agree.
I think you expect everyone to be Stavros and just kneel over and take it.
I don't know to take it. He's just a nice guy that has Greek food every once in a while.
I've just never heard showstopper as a negative before.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid. I take it as a compliment.
Apparently, you haven't seen his act late night. Hey.
Very good. It's very strong.
Thank you. Very
A lot of
now.
late night credits.
I remember I met Sam when he was
19.
fucking 6 months in or some shit.
19,
He used
yeah.
to have a show up in Midtown.
Yeah.
Are you
He had
serious?
in this weird
Yeah.
little black box theater, and
Where?
It was a good show.
It was great. I remember coming up to do that show and then doing a ton of coke in the bathroom with some girl I met, and then coming out and being ashamed of myself in front of you. And
that was before the coke, just after a set.
Yeah. Because you would be like, "I'm just so appreciative that you do the show."
Yeah,
now he's a cunt.
I looked up to Joe. I saw him on Comics Unleashed.
Yeah.
And I remember he did a joke I loved, and I'm going to quote the joke. You say, I'm adopted, and people always ask, do I try to meet my real family? And you go, no, I took the hint, actually.
Yeah.
That's a great joke.
Of course, when I say it, it sounds better.
I actually thought
I
that
got
was
a pretty good laugh.
It was
Yeah.
okay, but
I kind of nailed. No, I'm kind of a
know.
joke purist,
You
Joe. I
can't,
think I
yeah,
got this
Christy's
down.
laugh is coming, so you really can't count that. It's coming. That's like Stavros' laugh.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It's given.
It's
a given.
How fucking long ago was that, dude?
11 years ago.
Yeah. Wow.
That's so
It was him and
cute.
Harrison Greenbaum.
No, those are Dad. That's a fun guy. No, I love.
Why'd you say it like that?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
All
No,
right.
I like Harrison. He's a good.
I like him too.
No, let's not get carried away.
I did not know you. I did not know you were doing coke in my show.
I didn't do it in your show. We went to a bar after, and I did it at the bar with my girlfriend at the time, and I felt like ashamed if you knew. And you didn't know, so I should have kept my mouth
Now
shut.
who's fucking reminiscing?
Yeah, I
We
know.
got Deepu and we got Lauren over on the
Hey, Lauren.
video. So any
Hi.
video fuck ups, it's Lauren's fault.
Yep, sorry guys.
Please write in to
Only.
YKWD produce. What is it?
YKWD producer at Riotcast.
We forgot to read the thing. We were supposed to read this at the beginning. I guess we'll read it an
I love
hour
that
in.
part.
Okay.
Christy's going to read the read tonight.
There you go.
Of course, we go to if you have an iPhone or what is it? A fucking what do they call
iPhone,
them now?
Android.
iOS or Android?
Android, iOS or Android. Go download the free app right now. YKWD podcast.
Robert Kelly, you know what dude app.
How do I
Neither of those things, actually.
Robert
What is it?
Kelly's You know what dude.
It's Robert Kelly's You Know What Dude app.
app, and it's absolutely 100% fucking free. And
Could
then you
have had a piece of that, Joe, if you stuck around.
and then
Yeah,
you become.
well, I've never been a good businessman.
It's funny you say that. Then you actually join the premium membership, which a lot of fans came out this last week in Michigan on my this tour I'm doing, the Michigan run. A lot of premium. I love because they come up. I'm a premium member. They're actually proud of
They
it,
say
which is
that?
exactly yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because you're supporting the show. $1.99 a month. You join. You get all the you get the Creeps with Kids episode, which was one of the funniest produced shows I ever did. We're going to be doing another one of those. It's going right behind the paywall. I'm going to be doing that, I think, after Christmas or before Christmas. And then what's the other? Podfest is up there.
Yep.
So premium, get the app and join for free. It comes right out of the account. It's not $6, $7, $8, $15, $1.99 a month to support this show. What else do we got?
You can check. Are we doing the whole thing right now? So we do our social media, YKW Dude Podcast on Instagram.
Yeah.
YKWD Podcast on Twitter.
Yep.
Facebook.
Yep.
So support us on that.
Yeah, support us on that. Like, link, share, retweet, all that shit. Anyways, me and Joe used to do the show
Yeah.
at my house. I started doing it by myself on my phone, and I remember one of the first things I did it by myself somewhere, and it was just me and so I got a ghost hunter, some girl. She was a ghost hunter.
What?
I never released this podcast. I still have it. I should release
What was
it.
it called?
It was. I don't know. I didn't. That was
Do you
before
remember what it was
names.
called?
What did you just turn down?
I
on
wasn't
me?
on that one.
Oh.
That was
I
pre.
thought you were a little
me.
hot bomb.
I don't
Before
care. You don't
you.
ever turn my mic down, Deepu. Turn me up.
I'm trying to make a good show here. Sorry.
Deepu.
You should. That would be a cool thing to release to like the. What were they
Yeah, the
called?
premium.
members?
I like
Yeah.
being hot.
Okay.
Tell me to back off the mic. I'm a hot mic type of guy.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a cool
Cocksucker's
thing
like a
for your-
shitty sound guy in a fucking crap room, riding the up and down. You're a little hot. Hey, I'm not Van Halen. Let me fucking handle the mic myself. God, 25 years in the biz. I know how to fucking talk. Cocksucker, I'm fucking calling Quinn. I'll fucking don't even call Quinn you. I fucking want to fucking Deepu. You Indian motherfucker. Fucking everyone cocksucker. Yeah, I did this. Here's the funny part. I did this with this fan. She was a ghost. I don't think she was. I think she went one time to a haunted hotel, but I think she was. I don't know.
Right.
We did this whole thing at my hotel room,
Right.
and the whole time I'm sitting there like, should I try to, like, get my dick sucked? And then I'm like, I can't. I'm married, and I can't. She's talking about ghosts and all this shit, and I'm like, do you ever get an EVP? Nice tits. I did. Like, of course I didn't because I love my wife. I would never do that.
Sure.
But I do have this fucking weird podcast with this girl, and then of course me and Joe we lived 2 blocks away from each other.
Yeah.
For
yeah.
years.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a great time. That was 5 years.
5 years.
How long? When was this? Like, how long have you guys known each other?
Since
a long time.
I met Bob Christ Almighty, the second week I was in New York.
Really?
I remember the first
long
road
ago,
gig
yeah.
we did with Keith Robinson, me, and Brian Billig, the guy who booked the show.
That's not true. The first one we did was the one with you, Okerson, and Burr.
That
was the first
in
one.
Troy, New York.
With the strip club.
Oh God.
The grinding all over you thing.
Troy, New York, known for its strip clubs.
I'll tell you what.
5 stars.
Absolutely.
It's far up, right?
What's your name again?
JP.
JP. If you got out of fucking Whiteboyville, Troy, New York had. I'm telling you this.
Yeah.
We did this fucking show.
I like you asked him
What
his
did they
name.
ship
You
him
could have
in?
just flown right through that without asking his name. He wouldn't have
Not
noticed.
necessary.
No, that was
You
part of
you had to belittle him.
No, that was part of my thing. I did that intentionally. Can you not when you turn my mic down too? Listen, I'm gonna fucking stuff my fuck. I do what I do. I'm fucking pro. I'm a comic, Sam. Shut your face. You've been fucking confident for 2 years. No, it's a strip club, Troy, New York. We do this college. Me, Big J,
Yeah.
Bill Burr, and DeRosa. I remember the lady comes up. She goes, "Hey guys, is anybody? You guys don't fuck the microphone. Don't bang the microphone. It's a brand new microphone. It's very expensive. Please don't." We're like, "What are we
Right.
fucking lady? We're not hacks. None of us. We're not banging the microphone. What do you think?
Right.
We dropped the mic? We're laughing, literally making fun of this lady."
Yeah.
And then we're all in the other room. There's one big room, and then there's another big room. Burr's on. All of a sudden, we hear ting, ting. Burr has a bit at the end of his act where he just smacks the mic off the mic stand.
Yeah.
He's like, "Ding, you hear the fucking ding, ding." We're like, "What the fuck?" And then he goes, and then the comic drops the fucking mic. And he drops the mic.
Yeah.
He has a bit about the comic that drops the fucking
Yeah.
mic. We walk in, we're like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "What?" She said not to. He goes, "Oh, yeah, I forgot. Fine, whatever, dude."
Yeah, and then we went down to a strip club it was literally a fucking duplex that they converted into a strip club.
It was a storefront. It looked like it used to be a Subway sub shop, and they blacked out the windows. We were like, "What the fuck's this?" We were looking for food.
There's still like
And
toppings.
It was,
a little more.
it was. What's your name again? So we.
Stavros.
No, you're not. Yeah, we were like, "What the fuck is this?" I remember we walked in and we were like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
It was crazy. The chicks were really going at it too. They
Well,
were like 69 and shit.
No. This is what happened.
Whoa.
We go like this. I go. There was 4 people in there. It's 5 people. Us and one dude. So I walk up to the guy. I go, "Hey, can we smoke in here?" Goes over to the door. He does a fucking Bronx deal. Locks the door. He goes, "You can now."
Right.
We start fucking. I'm lighting up. This is when I smoked. We're smoking cigarettes. All of a sudden, the girls, the guy who goes over and talks to the girls, one girl gets a duffel bag.
Oh, no.
Comes back. There's like a pit. Remember the pit?
Yeah.
They go into the pit with the duffel bag. They start doing all this fucked up 69 and we all get around the pit. But as they're going further and further, they
Right.
start dimming the lights and the music, the DJ. So
Yeah.
it's like, and then he's like, "All right, and all of a sudden it's pitch dark almost, no music, and we can't see." He goes, you guys want these lights back up, you better start tipping. So we'd start just
Great
throwing
technique.
money in, and then the lights come back up, "Wah!" And the girls just start fucking sticking stuff in their assholes, and then they'd start kissing, and it would slow down, they'd go again.
Great technique.
I remember we were waiting for
how
the
you run a
last
show.
bit of light in the room. By like the 3rd time, we were
Yeah.
just like, wait, now. Boom,
Yeah.
we just started throwing money in.
That was the creepiest. That was the creepiest strip club thing I ever partook in.
Yeah.
Next to when Okerson had his bachelor party, and they shut down a comedy club. I don't want to say what club because I don't want to get him in trouble.
What it rhyme with?
Manned up Moonmork.
Something like that. They locked. We did it overnight in the club, and they had strippers in there, and these strippers were really being fucking wild with each other, and I had a $5 bill rolled up,
Yeah.
and I didn't even realize I was doing it, and I was just grazing it around her asshole. Very slowly and like gently, and Justin
my
Silver
God.
goes, "You're a fucking creep." And I go, what? And I realized what I was doing, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah, you used a 5.
Justin Silver called you a creep, and then he started kissing a dog.
It was a 5 rolled up.
Yeah, he called you a creep and he was shirtless.
Yeah, exactly.
Jay was actually licking his nipple.
Yeah, exactly. But then the other gig you brought up was the first, the one that you originally said was the first one. This is, to me, the really good story. Was you, me,
Keith,
and Norton.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about intimidating. Just fucking, you're like this wide-eyed open micer, and it's like, well, why don't you guys? And they go, why don't you come open for us at this college? And you're like, yeah, I'll ride upstate with 3 of the meanest men I've ever met in my life.
Oh my God!
I had to ride up alone with Keith, and he just smashed me the entire fucking ride. God, you stink! Shut your fucking yap, Joe! Just screaming at me.
I remember in the restaurant we were making fun of your shoulders so bad. I remember you just kind of looking down at the menu, frustrated, pretending to look like for food what you want, but inside you were just searching for a hug, like you were looking for a happy word. And then I remember the booker, this little nerd guy. He said something about your shoulders.
Yeah, he did.
And
I
it was a
wanted to
good one.
Punch that fucking cocksucker in his throat.
Because it's when the fucking nerd manager booker wants to jump in on the fun.
He smells fear.
Yeah, fucking bad.
No one hurts you more than Keith. He knows how to fucking get to your core.
He does.
The night I auditioned here, I was panicking. He just looked at me and goes, "Look how scared he is, Esty. Look at him, just fucking with me." And it hurt.
There's nothing you can do.
No, you just take it.
He knows.
We were in Dunkin' Donuts. To this day, it's my favorite Keith Robinson story. It's my first Keith Robinson story, and it's my favorite.
I remember.
We were in Dunkin' Donuts. Bobby, me, Norton, and Keith were standing at the counter. There was a kid, like a 14-year-old kid, helping Bobby and Norton with their order. Some 13-year-old girl comes out of the kitchen and walks up to Keith, and she goes, "Do you want anything?" And he just points over the fucking counter. He goes, "I want you to shut your trap." Bobby, mid-order, ran outside and was looking up in the air like crying, laughing. And Keith comes out laughing. He's going, "Ah, ha, ha, ah." And Bobby's going, "What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?"
He's one of the fucking funniest human beings I've ever met. He is just a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit.
I know. I remember we were walking through this, but he's one of the nicest guys ever.
I love him. Yeah.
I remember the first.
I'd take a bullet.
I swear to God.
I would literally take a bullet for the guy, but he's a piece of garbage.
The first gig we ever did together.
You would take a post-stroke bullet for him? I mean, that seems like a... I took
All
a
right,
risk.
you make a good
Christ.
point. Maybe not a post.
Yeah, but yeah.
If he was
That's a
brand
bad
new
one to
Keith, I
fall
would-
flat right there. You really don't want the stroke joke to eat shit.
Well, we knew one of us was going to try it.
Yeah.
I just didn't know which one was going to do it. I was just about to sneak one out. I'm glad yours came out. Yours was funnier than mine, and it bombed.
Yeah.
Mine wasn't even funny. Mine would have just mean. Yeah, the first time I did a gig with him, he's out in Woodbridge. We're flying out of Newark. I forgot my ID on 97th Street in Lex.
Right.
We have to drive from his house in Woodbridge all the way to fucking. He drives me all the way to 97 and Lex, all the way back through the city to the airport. What a nice guy. Wow. And then he's hitting on every woman he sees.
Right.
At like 6 in the morning.
Right.
Just walking. Yo, what's up, babe? How you doing, shorty? What's up?
Yeah.
And then he walks up to the ugliest chick I've ever seen in my life. Right. And he's talking. He's like, "Yo, baby," and he gets her number. I'm like, "What the fuck was that?" He goes, "Practice, motherfucker." I was like, "You're a piece of shit. Just a hunk of garbage."
Just the worst.
He
One
is.
of my favorite memories was at Patrice's one of Patrice's barbecues. It was Toure, Keith, me, and Patrice, and it was Patrice and I discussing who was the biggest piece of shit between the three of them, between Keith, Toure, and Patrice.
Yeah, Keith is.
Toure won.
Oh, really?
He's got the
Toure
most
won.
kids, right?
Toure won.
He's made the most mistakes.
Toure won that one.
Yeah.
That I can't say it right now, but he won. He won that day. But it really came down to the wire between Keith and Toure.
Well, I remember Keith showed up with he showed up with a wicker hat. You know
Right.
the little,
what's that?
the hats like like the scally caps, like the paper boys used to wear. He showed up with one made of fucking like basket shit.
Right.
Like someone made it in the tropics.
Right.
He went on some shit gig or he went on a cruise with Wanda and bought this hat at some
trash.
port. Shows up at Teresa's house. I took it and threw it in the fucking the grill.
Oh yes.
This cocksucker reached into hot flames and pulled it out, put it back on his head with grill marks on it.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
It's
No one shits on your outfit more than Keith, and it's like, dude, you're wearing fucking Argyle. It's the worst outfit I've ever seen.
he is a trash person.
It's like
He would buy touristy shit. I tell him he comes out to L.A. all the time, and he goes, you know me, stupid. Let's get lunch. I'm at the W. You know where I got to stay? I go, only trash thinks the W. I go, you're the blackest white trash I've ever met in my life. You're just disgusting. It's nice, stupid. No, it's not, Keith. They just shine pink lights on the wall. It's trash.
Yeah. It really is some shitty European hotel.
It stinks.
Yeah.
It fucking stinks.
I kind of like the W. I'm not gonna lie.
Because you're trash, Sam.
God damn it! I'm Jew trash. I am. I'm California split Jew trash.
Sam's getting points. He can't risk those. He's got to promote a little bit.
I did.
This is called the bomb bandana.
Come on.
And I'll let you know. No. You know what it is.
I
okay.
know what it is.
Okay, so all right, here you go. Just come accustomed to
It's
it.
an honor.
Right now, you're gonna loosen up. I think you're a funny guy. Just put that. No, you're gonna. We do the new thing where we put it over our face.
Over our face.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Are you gonna wear it like
Tie it around my neck like a
Mateo
Labrador.
around your neck? Oh, I don't care. I love a bandana. That's why I pick up guys in the 70s. So Keith has his stroke, right? So it's terrible.
Why do you say that like dice?
Real piece of shit.
So this fucking
So he had his
cocksucker.
stroke, right?
So this black
So
guy
I
had the
says-
stroke, right?
He did. He had a hell of a stroke.
He had a stroke. We're all in the fucking waiting room. He comes out in the wheelchair, hands up, like this, drooling. I go.
fucking trip.
I literally went no, and then he goes, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
Only Keith would do that.
Oh, you haven't
literally
seen him yet?
a week. No, a week. I mean, literally a week after he had the stroke, he comes out and does
I
that.
called him the day after it happened, when he was in the hospital.
Yeah.
I called him the day after it happened. 'Cause Rachel Feinstein texted me, told me what happened. I called him on his cell
What are you, Morgan Murphy? You want to mention fucking somebody else? Rachel Feinstein. Not that that's a
I
drop.
didn't mention a name.
I'm not.
She
Rachel's a name now. Come on.
where on Amy's bus? No, I'm kidding.
Oh
Sorry.
shit! I was on a bus once too. So I was on.
I love Rachel. She's my friend. I'm
Yeah,
just fucking
I
with
know.
her. Was that mean? That was
No!
racist. Oh, okay.
It's
What
funny
the
when you-
fuck happened to you? Come on.
What happened to me?
Yeah.
I moved
I mean,
into
we know
a
you love
fucking
her.
town. I moved into a town where. Look, wait, don't sidetrack. Hold on a second.
Oh,
This
hold
is a good.
fucking. Someone put a mark on that thought.
This is a good story.
I can't wait till you snap on L.A. Come
She
on.
texted me and goes. She told me what happened. She goes, "You can call him on his cell."
Yeah.
So I call his cell. He picks up the phone. He goes, "What do you want, stupid?" That's how he answers his fucking phone the
Yeah.
day after he has the stroke.
Yeah. It was a
And I'm
little.
just-
I mean, it was not as clear as that, but yeah.
No.
I-
Yeah, he was a little more sloppy.
He's doing good. Fucking asshole. He's doing great.
What's the matter with you?
Well, I'll tell you why. So I do this. I'll tell you why.
All right.
We do the Creeps with Kids show, right? Which is, Florentine, Bonnie, Gomez, me. Bennington hosts it with his daughter. It's a comedy show about parenting. We do all our kid material, then we go up and Bennington does this, panel with us about parenting. It's very funny, really funny show. Keith walks in. He goes, he wants to do 5. So I'm like, yeah, fucking go up in front of me. I'm like, how hard is it? I can follow him now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
This
only
fuck-
one half works.
Buddy, this fucker goes up and just kills with all new stroke jokes.
Right.
Wow.
I'm fucking like, God, are you shitting me?
Please, some of you made fun of him when you went on stage.
Of course, I just was like, I didn't think he was going to do that good. He just
Yeah.
had a stroke. He hasn't written. You haven't written material in fucking years. When
And
you
now
were
he's got
good.
one less arm to write it with. You know?
I'm sure he doesn't write it. I'm sure
Yeah.
he dictates it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He-
fucking killing it.
He is. I'm very happy that he's back in in action. Or
He's
whatever.
he's one of the pillars of our community.
Yeah.
I love the guy.
I love him too.
I love the guy. No, I know you do. I'm not saying it like, well, I love the guy, but
But I love him too. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that
I know
either.
you do. Can I have some of that whiskey up there?
Yes, of course we
Can
can.
I too?
Fucking
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd like to
eyeball
get
it.
in on this.
Yeah. What are
do
you, a
it.
fucking
Eyeball it,
follower?
baby.
What's wrong with you?
No, I didn't know we were allowed
You
to
don't
drink the
even drink.
whiskey. I was trying to be a
Yes.
polite guest.
Yeah. Yes.
Bobby is one of the best sober people I know. And I'll tell you for 2 reasons. Number one, this motherfucker will come hang out with you. He'll bar hop with you, even though
Yeah.
he doesn't drink.
Yeah.
I
He'll
didn't know
just
you
hop.
were sober.
What?
I didn't know you were sober.
30 fucking years.
Wow.
He'll hop from bar to bar with you, and then he also likes it if you drink around him. Like if you're with him, he's not like, "Don't get drunk." He's like, "Get drunk, dude. I want to see what happens."
Fun.
Yeah, I don't
Likes
care.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
you got sober so young that maybe if it was like a few years ago, right?
Well, no, I got sober young, but I've definitely have, as you can look at my T-shirt size, the underlying causes. I've switched addictions. That's all I did. I went cigarette, sex, in the my 20s and 30s, and then, now it's I'm trying to kick this food addiction, which is
And
fucking.
you decided to bring Stavros on the road. That's a good idea.
I fucked up. I did.
Bring this guy. Look at
I
him.
mean,
Come on.
He's a
Yeah.
twig.
Yeah.
He's a whale.
I should have brought you.
Jesus Christ, lady.
She's from Jersey, Joe.
Yeah, that's fucking.
2 things I want to talk about. She took it in the
Cheers.
butt last night for the first time. So
What?
cheers to that.
From hell.
Cheers.
Hey.
Salut. Salut.
To a new
From hell.
beginning.
So
Yeah,
excited.
to a
From
new
like a-
beginning.
from like a
To a dirty dick top.
Yay.
From a long-term
Congrats,
boyfriend or a
Lauren.
stranger?
No, you're married, aren't you?
New guy.
From
No.
a hump.
New
Oh,
guy?
New guy.
That's
Yeah,
a real
new guy.
toast.
Wow.
That's a toast.
Guys.
How many
Yeah.
dates?
2, right?
No.
And he's a hottie.
Yeah, he's got a big piece. Big piece.
Listen, when you pour it neat, you go to like there.
Okay. Do you
cool.
want
She's
to
not
get
a-
another
we're not
cup
a
and pour
bar,
some out?
dude.
I swear I'm
I'm
not a
just telling her.
bartender.
Oh, this
You're
is
not
gonna
the
be great.
playwright. We can just bust out rails, Joe. These are real people.
We
People.
Can I borrow this?
yeah, I know. Yeah, what are you gonna do? He's trying.
Yeah, he's been
someone's-
trying for 11 years.
Have you been doing this for 11 years? Jesus Christ. Joe's
I'm glad that
eyebrows.
one got nothing, but we'll keep it here for a second.
Nobody's told him about his
No.
eyebrows yet.
Joe, your physique looks like a fucking melted pumpkin from Halloween.
I don't care.
Hang on, let's call Jeff Ross if we're gonna do a roast battle. Can we keep
We
it
got
clean?
2 of the best.
Are you a roast battle guy too, right?
Yeah, we just did the taste.
Did you win?
I don't want to. I can't reveal like
But
any of the results.
okay,
but
all right, okay.
I
So
say it
you-
was good. It was
He
very
was
good.
So, yeah.
killer.
And then,
Thank you.
here's what's not to sidetrack a little bit, but here's what's funny about you is that you look like you'd be the nicest guy in the world, but you're probably just a piece of shit. Just a
yeah,
mean
that's
guy.
Probably accurate. Yeah.
You're a mean person. Yeah, you can come up with some nice hot ones. Now, do you write all your own stuff, or do you
Yeah.
get help?
Yeah, I write all my own stuff.
You
I'll
don't get
bounce
any
ideas-
help.
I'll bounce ideas every now and then
Right.
to see like what's my funniest.
What are you
stuff,
shaking your head for, baby?
Because we don't get help.
But yeah, but
There
Oh,
are
come on.
jokes.
what
No,
do you mean?
You should get help.
You
though.
should. You
You
need
should have
help.
gotten.
Do something,
You
Christy.
should have gotten help when you went against me, Christy. It was pretty ugly.
Sam and I battled each
Yeah.
other at the Gramercy
Got mean.
last year.
Is it like Trump almost being president? How big this roast battle and then fight this and fun? It's the end of comedy. Stand-up comedy is no more.
How do you mean?
It's not enough. Now we need to. We're literally. It's like sex. When you first start to fuck, fucking is fine. Kissing, grabbing some titty. Then you gotta, eat some pussy. Then you gotta eat some ass. Then you gotta, like Lauren, get it in your ass. Right? We're
Holes.
past the point of, it's gonna come full circle. Well, stand up will be good again. But it's like TV. That stand up, it's not good enough. You got to do something else.
Well,
Like
yeah.
comics, literally have to fucking roasting was a honorable thing that people did.
Yeah.
Who to honor
It
somebody.
would be an event.
Yeah.
Now it's a competition.
Well,
Yeah.
not just
Between
that. Now they
comics.
let these 3 do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there was
Literally
nothing
anybody.
on that. I really thought that was going to get you in the. You
So
didn't think that was funny?
no, we didn't.
First of all,
no, not
shut
you
up,
guys.
Sam. I don't like Sam's confidence on my show.
I thut you were-
Shut your face and stop flipping it over there. All right?
It was a nice.
I know.
like
It was a
these.
nice flip, and it bugged me how nice it was. It's like you.
It's like slow motion.
I did like it. I was just a little slow to react, Joe.
But you were great.
I don't know. I just was
happened to
because
you?
I was in a thought process.
No, the podcast.
What happened to me? I'm fucking 46. I got a 3-year-old. My wife sent me down to vote today to the fucking place that I shouldn't have. 2 hours in line.
Yeah.
The podcast gets successful. You're getting lazy now.
I'm a little lazy.
See? I remember when you were hungry for this shit.
Yeah.
Man. You were fucking hungry.
Come on, look at him. He's still hungry.
Just an well, there you go. Wow, now we know why you're on roast battle.
I enjoyed that.
You gave him fucking alcohol. Now he's getting funnier.
How it works. That's how it works for half this class. It's gonna be downhill soon.
Yeah.
No, there you go. All right, we're gonna move on real quick. We're gonna talk. This amazes me. Number one, Lauren, that you're so open with it.
Yeah.
About this, and can I be honest too?
Sure.
You say it's your first time getting it in the butt,
Yeah.
but this, I see in this guy's. He's got a big piece, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
He's got a big.
Pretty
He's got a
thick.
big. Okay.
Christy knows.
Let me tell you something. You don't take it in the ass the first time with one of those.
Why
I'd love to.
She
It was just the tip.
But it was just the tip.
Just the tip.
So he put the tip, just the tip, in your butthole,
Yeah.
and you.
Speaking of just a tip, it's now available on iTunes.
Yeah. See what I was trying to plug there?
You ever see my first album? I remember Steve Byrne sent me a photo of four of them. He bought them at a Salvation Army.
That was me.
Oh, that was you?
That
Oh,
was me.
oh,
I
sorry.
found 5 of them in a
That's not
fucking
a
bargain
bin.
bin at a Salvation Army.
That's amazing.
Didn't you throw them out though? You threw them out. Or
No,
stepped
I didn't
on them?
buy them. I just kept. I just took the picture. I took pictures of all of them. I made it like a display. I can't believe you gave that to Steve Byrne.
Sorry.
No, I think Steve Byrne's CDs were under yours in the bin.
That's what I remember. Technology on that CD was a desk icon, like a Bob Kelly. You just throw in, or like a background. Like you got different Bob Kelly backgrounds. That was like the latest in technology.
And you did the fucking magic eye bullshit. Not bullshit, but you know what I mean. The thing where it's like a lot of little images that make a big image.
Yeah,
What the
I
fuck
did
is that
that.
called again?
I have no
Collage?
idea.
Oh, yeah.
Collage, maybe.
No, but the images make.
Oh,
it's like a picture of Bobby's face, but
like
it's
the Truman Show. Like
Yes.
that
Yes.
yeah.
I did that.
Yeah,
And then-
that's when that was in style.
But I did have it's called a desktop pet. It was I had a thing called the scaring the piss the pants monster. Remember that joke?
Yeah, I remember that joke.
Okay. On that, and I had the guy. This is how ahead of the times I was. I had to make a desktop pet. It was a little monster that would come out on your PC, and he'd walk out, and then and he'd sit there, and then he would piss his pants, and then go, and then walk off
What's
your
the
thing.
point?
It's just that when you're on your computer, this little pet would come out and just make you giggle.
Because he had a joke.
Yeah, I had a joke about
There's
it.
a joke where the punchline was.
Piss the pants monster.
Sorry, yeah, I don't mean to do your bit.
No, please do it.
That's funny.
Yeah, the punchline was, "What are you, the piss the pants monster?"
Yeah.
And then he had an icon. He already told you the whole
That's
fucking
very.
thing.
I get it now. I get it
Yeah,
now.
why?
Take another sip, Joe.
I can't drink this, by the way. I get all excited when you're like, "We got coffee," and it's like, "No, you don't. You got these goofy."
We
fucking
have
things."
coffee.
get you coffee.
We'll get you coffee, whatever you want.
You said give Joe a coffee,
Yeah.
and I'm not for nothing.
No.
She's so lazy. She just opened one of these shitty
What are you
cold
doing?
I
Trader
said you
Joe's
want
drinks.
coffee, and I just.
That's not coffee.
Look at this shit.
That's
Look at
not
this
coffee.
shit.
Me a
We
coffee.
have, I have
I
an
asked for
espresso
coffee.
machine right behind him.
Look at this shit.
I bought an espresso machine right behind you,
We were
Joe.
all
Yeah.
excited about those.
These
So,
I don't
They have
drink.
sugar in them.
Can
I
you
don't like the
fuck-
sugar.
Take a
I
hit.
got
Those
cream
sugar.
in
All
it
right,
too.
take it.
Yeah, it's
Why don't you
not
put
my-
that in your
Sorry.
asshole?
I like a
Listen,
black coffee.
Sit. I know
see
you're having
it
trouble
all.
walking today. Don't
She
get
having,
up
she
again.
having trouble sitting.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
She
too.
got so you got it in the butt last night.
Right.
Can
Now
I-
what? Yeah, go ahead, baby.
I was gonna ask a question.
Please go ahead.
And
Ask
this
it.
might be like TMI, so you don't have to answer it.
'Kay.
Did you have like regular sex before butt sex?
No.
So
oh,
the
what
first
do you mean?
time-
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
100%.
So you're doing it in the bum bum.
Right.
I mean in the push push.
In the puss puss.
You're doing it in your push push, and then does it slip in, or does he spit on it and take it out and ask you, or does he just?
There was some spit involved.
So you guys were ready to go.
Yeah, ready to go. I don't
Were
know
you
how.
hesitant?
I don't know. Do you like it? I don't know if I like it.
I
It
can't.
does not, I
Why?
don't find that it's very enjoyable for either party.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah.
For
A
who?
man has a G spot in
either
his
of- it's not
asshole,
for
but a
me.
woman doesn't.
Yeah.
So a woman's not feeling any real pleasure from butt sex, and a man,
Hmm.
it feels hard and raw. The only
It's a
cool
real
part
risk
of
reward thing too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I just
Trust
think
me,
it's about, like,
I've danced with the devil in that.
Have you guys ever had a
Moonlight,
prostate massage?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
thing.
pretty
yeah,
enjoyable.
because if you're a guy, you've got a G-spot there. Women
Yeah.
don't. So that's
Yeah.
the thing too. It's like the only cool part about it is if like you get off on how dirty it is. I guess.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
like if you're just the kind of like
Have you had it?
I don't know.
So you've had butt sex.
That's why her voice is like that.
Yeah, at age 3.
At age 3.
She just have a regular voice.
That's disgusting. At age 3. And her voice just stayed.
Yeah, no.
And when she
But I think
screamed,
if you're, like,
that's the
regular
voice.
Ah!
And then just
The
stayed,
doctor was like,
just froze her vocal
the
cords.
doctor was like, the only way we can fix your asshole is by we have to take tissue from your vocal cords.
But if like you're
And
the
fuse
kind
it
of
into your
person-
asshole.
But if you're the kind of person that just likes, all right, do it. Oh my dear
It's like
God.
Tom and John.
Yeah, no, there is a risk. There is a risk that your voice might be altered. What are the chances? Do it.
I'm gonna actually counter you two
Okay.
and say that I don't like just butt sex, but I've had a girl riding me, and I've done it a few times for a little bit, and it felt great how dirty it was.
Yeah.
And I had a girl go, I don't think there's anything hotter as when a girl goes, oh, fuck my ass. It's hottish. Not to say shit, but it's really smoking hot.
Can I meet you on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I see your bet and raise it?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Here's what's hotter.
Yeah.
And I swear to you, this happened to me.
Yeah.
Only once, but
Yeah.
it happened to me.
When
The girl,
a guy said it to you?
the guy said it to me. No, when I got to say to the guy,
Okay.
I was
Better
having butt
joke.
sex with a girl,
Yeah.
and she was laying flat, and in the middle of moaning and grunting, she
Yeah.
turned around. She just went, "I've never done this before,"
Wow, that's great.
and I was like,
Yeah, and,
Holy
then you
shit.
went back in her and you went, liar.
"Yeah, yeah."
Yeah, the only time I
And
got
I said, "Make your voice deeper."
because
I stink.
I
to it.
like
I'm
it.
sorry,
buddy, you're
I
fine.
did 2
Everybody's
hours of serious. I think I'm out of funny.
You're taking a lot of swings. You're getting a lot of. You're batting
Yeah.
450.
Listen. I think it's fine. Everybody's doing fine. Listen, here's my thing. The worst. The only time butt sex was bad for me. I met this when I was in my prime, probably 25, 26, in Boston, Al and the Monkeys, doing all that shit, just doing comedy shows, banging, and I met this. She had to be like 35,
Oh yeah.
and we went.
And you were 25.
25.
She's seen
Went-
some stuff.
We went back to my apartment where I lived with 6 retarded gentlemen.
Literally retarded, gentlemen?
I lived when I first started comedy. I lived in a house with 6 mentally retarded elderly men.
I like
Because-
that your way to make it more politically correct is to say gentlemen.
No, they were
Retarded gentlemen.
well back then. You could
They
say
wore top hats. They were mongoloids in top hats
Why
and
can't you still
canes.
say retarded if
You
you're
you could say
saying it?
mentally. You can't say mental. It was retarded. Then it was, when I worked there, it changed to mentally retarded.
Okay.
And now it's physically challenged.
Challenge.
Right, challenged.
If you don't
But-
say it, all right. go
All right,
ahead.
listen.
That's the whole thing.
I worked
Sorry,
with
sorry.
elderly, 50 and up, mentally retarded gentlemen. And I remember I brought this lady back. I had a room. I had this big room they gave me, rent free, $100 a week, and food. So I was going to college
Right.
doing comedy. I had to be there 5 nights a week from 11 to 8 in the morning. What?
She goes, listen, room's rent free, $100 a week, nothing. You go, well, that sounds great. She goes, there is one catch. You gotta live.
How are you
Retards
changing
get
adult
to jerk
diapers?
off
gotta
to
live
whoever
with
you
these
bring
6
home.
I actually, the funnest, I mean, it was one of the best times of my life because they became my pals. I used to put one of them on my motorcycle and put the helmet on his head, like the top of it, because it wouldn't go on his whole head.
And then push
And
it
we-
down a hill.
No, we drive around. I drive around. Barry, me and Barry would hang out.
It's like a Fairley Brothers film.
Yeah, we used to drive around. I remember I could feel his tongue because he had a long tongue on my neck. Bob. I remember he used to Bobby, I like the motorcycle, Bob.
He'd lick your neck?
Well, he just had a long tongue and it would come out. Down syndrome. With Down syndrome, one of the things is a long tongue, and
Up syndrome, Bob. Up syndrome.
well, now I know now in today's up syndrome. So
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
That's really sweet.
I brought. Thank you. Thank you, Connecticut. So I brought her back, and my move was back then with girls, I get them back to my room, and I would just take my clothes off.
What?
What move
so quick.
And they go, "What are you doing?" I'd be like, "Hey, it's my body, it's my room. If you don't like it, you can take off if you want."
You could
Very
fight your way through a sea of
aggressive.
retards to get out of here.
That's what I would have had. I would have brought my roommates in to circle the bed.
Yeah, you could try to get out. It's like The Walking Dead.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're fucking Negan. You're pointing to the fence. You want to end up in there? Oh, my God.
So, so I.
They all have the strength of 10 men. Good luck getting out of this.
So I remember, and it would work most of the time. That would work for some, just yeah, forget I'm 20, whatever the fuck age I was, smoking hot, and I never banged broads that were above me. I always banged broads that were kind of at me or a little below. You know what I mean?
Sure. Well, you were an addict. You were taking swings.
Right. She takes her clothes off. Of course, she comes over. She's like, "What are you doing?" And I start kissing her. I'm naked. My dick's out. We're making out. And my dick's out. She grabs your dick, and you're done. We're fucking. I'm fucking her for a good 10 minutes. I mean, I'm just pumping away.
Yeah.
Ah, pussy's so wet. I'm like, "Oh, you fuck." She goes, "Oh, God." I remember, I should have known. This is why I don't trust girls with nylons on. Like, I just don't like nylons in the summer. You're hiding something.
Oh, like
I
got it.
snakes?
Well,
You're hiding something.
I remember I was drinking coffee.
Hang on, wait,
sorry. I'm
So
sorry.
I'm fucking her for like 10 minutes. I'm like, "Oh, this is great." All of a sudden she goes, "Oh, God. Oh, I love your dick in my ass." I went, "I'm in your ass?" Like, I was like, ugh. Like, it was like a pussy.
Yeah.
Like, nothing. It just went in her butt.
Yeah.
Are you wearing a condom?
No.
Ooh.
This is before AIDS.
Is that
or
the
right
only-
when AIDS came out. I had a doctor tell me when I went for an AIDS test, he goes, "Do you fuck guys?" I go, "No." The guys fuck you? I go, "No." "You shoot up heroin? You use needles?" "No." "You're fine. Leave." That's what he said to me.
I
That
just
was the
think
test.
guys
Some
like
doctors
any
will say that.
situation that would make their dick seem big. Like, "Oh, your dick is too big to fit in my little butt." Like, guys just want them to feel like
This
they're
butt-
big
I
You could have fit 3 dicks in this ass.
hooked up with a girl one time on the road, and I was fingering her. We were hooking up in my room, and I was fingering her, and I go, "Oh, man, your pussy's so tight." She goes, "That's my asshole."
Then you had to
my
fucking wash your knuckles.
Like,
No,
that's
she
what I
had a
meant.
very squeaky clean asshole.
Yeah.
You know what? The first 6 inches is not dirty.
No.
Yeah.
It's the after that is
No,
when you get
let's
into
not-
that intestinal tract.
Let's not
I've
get
had
carried
a lot
away.
of
That
guys be really into my butthole.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Why?
I don't know. I think maybe I just have like a really nice butthole. Maybe it's like really
She's got a My Little
clean.
Ponytail.
Yeah.
Off the top of it.
It's rainbow. But no, I've had like more than one guy that I've been with.
I'm not huge on the asshole.
very-
It looks like a
I'm-
lucky
I'm-
charm.
I'm so satisfied with the
like-
pussy still.
Yeah, that too. But I mean,
Yeah.
every guy's wanted like.
I
I've
like-
been really into my ass.
I like
Really?
eating ass.
I love eating
Oh, yeah.
ass.
Really? See,
I
that's
like when a
what,
girl
yeah.
eats my ass. If a girl eats my ass, I'm like, "You filthy motherfucker, I love you."
I have a whole bit
Yes,
about it now.
very
I talk about it in my act about how I used to. Because remember what happened to me the last time I got my ass eaten? Because I don't do it anymore because my asshole's like fucking just a shut down fucking like fucking
Graveyard.
circus.
Factory in Cleveland.
Yeah, it's just you can hear swing sets.
An abandoned like amusement
Yeah.
park.
Yeah.
Folks, Michael Moore did a documentary about Bobby's asshole.
That's awful.
Yeah.
It really is. She's just a security guard driving around, just a
got
fat
the
security
kid.
guard.
Roger and
Yeah,
me. Yes.
Did you?
It's terrible.
Do you still do that joke where you say if you go, if you don't get on all fours while a woman eats your asshole and you say, "Eat my pussy, baby," you're gay? Do you still do that joke?
The joke I do now
You don't- you-
is the
no,
true
but-
story.
but
no,
do you
no,
do that? No,
no.
that's so
Here's a
funny.
true
I'm
story.
sorry, go ahead.
The last girl to eat my asshole, last girl, was when I got way too into it. When I first started getting my ass eaten, it was I'd be in Captain Morgan stance. I'd be in a kind of manly stance. You know.
What do you mean you got too into?
Well, I got too into it because I would actually get to the point where I was on my back, holding my legs over my head. And I actually said this is a true story. I went, eat my pussy. And I remember the silence. I remember I felt the ass eating stop, and then the silence and the fucking pause when her head came up, and she's looking at me. She goes, "Did you just say eat my pussy?" And I was like, and then I had to form it
gotta own it.
I was like, eat my pussy, like you know. Like a question?
You said it again.
Well, because I was like, I fucked up. Like I knew I fucked. I thought she might be like, oh, you want me to eat that pussy, you fucking little queer.
Yeah.
But she was like, did you just like? I stepped up. I never saw that girl again. Never saw her again.
That's not a good
But
story to
that-
tell the grandkids.
Here's the thing, though. The fact is that there's a woman out there in her 40s right now who has a family, and like she's seen me on TV and goes, you know, she's just like, do you want to know? Let me tell you something about this fucking queen.
Yeah.
What? No. He said. And
That's
they-
fucking
And they're like,
beautiful.
what? They see me on Louis and be like, oh, I like him. Yeah. He said, eat my pussy.
Because his asshole is
That's how that marriage crumbles. he
Wow.
never looks at her the same.
Good. It's sorry, and I feel like I stepped on your story by telling your other joke.
Not at all. Not at all.
That's so funny though, dude.
Yeah.
And I love that you said that. And fuck her for suddenly having standards.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
already
You
already
gotta be
tongue deep.
open-minded.
in
I'd
your
be
brown.
okay with that.
Were you-
I think I'd probably laugh, but like, who cares?
You're
Yeah.
in you're
You're
in,
having fun. Like, you're already there. Her tongue's
Exactly.
already in your
Like,
asshole.
yeah, lick your asshole, but don't say anything
Don't
weird
say,
about
don't,
it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Exactly.
I completely
No,
agree.
yeah, you should have
make
said
this weird.
eat my pussy.
yeah.
Could've said
All right.
I don't think I should have said,
It is pretty weird.
eat my pussy is
anything
shocking.
weird. It's funny.
Because I come off as me. Hey, come on, let's go. Then we're making out, and now all of a sudden, like, now I'm this alpha male with her, and all of a sudden I'm holding my asshole, literally spreading my cunt open.
You know what
and I go, oh, eat my pussy. She was like, oh, all right, that's the line. I'm out. I'm out.
Did
You know
she
what I
stop
say?
doing
What?
it though? She stopped immediately.
She stopped. Yeah.
You know what I say? I go. Do you like my chocolate factory, Charlie?
No.
Eat my Wonka bar.
Because he sleeps with Asian women. That's why he
I
says.
do. I go. Keep eating my Wonka bar. I'll give you a golden ticket.
See, that I think is worse than the.
I don't
eat
say
my
that.
pussy.
I'm joking.
Yeah, what do you think? We're on CNN right
I
now?
don't know.
Jesus, I don't say
Freaky
that.
people.
Hey, freak.
Well,
I
Lauren,
don't
let me
know.
ask you, Lauren.
Yeah.
Your asshole today, is it hurting?
It's hurting. I'm pooping all day.
Oh, man.
She just ruined it with that Jersey
Everything.
accent.
Yep.
I'm like pooping all day.
Yeah, do you have any
You know
Bruce
what?
Springsteen we can play? Born in my fucking asshole.
It's just, Lauren, I'm sorry you ruined it.
How long did it go on for, Lauren? If I don't
Not
mind
that.
asking?
Maybe
An
like
hour?
5 minutes.
An hour?
No, not an hour. You know, I had to like get myself really drunk. I
Oh,
had to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Sam's finished
What do you
off
mean
his-
you had to get drunk?
I had to get like some type of buzz going in order to do it.
So you knew you were going to do it?
yeah.
So
How
you
did
wanted
you
it?
know?
You and him?
No, we talked about doing
Ugh,
it.
how do you do that? That's so fucking
I don't give
unsexy.
a shit.
It's respectful.
I think it's
Two
so
Jersey
funny.
people going, so what do you think about your ass? I don't know, maybe put it in my ass
That's
tonight.
what we do.
What do you think? Maybe a little bit, just the helmet? All right, I'll put the helmet in, we'll see where we're at. All right, you want me to spit on it or no spit? Nah, I think you should spit.
And he's going, call me the situation, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, all right. Now I read about this somewhere on the internet. Have a color or a name, and if you scream that out, I'll stop. What?
My
What do you
code
mean?
name, if you yell Snooky.
But like a conversation is
pee.
better than like.
Totally.
A
If someone
sneak
just
attack.
grabbed me in
No,
my
it's
ass,
not.
I'd
It's
be
not very
No.
romantic. Men can't really be men anymore because you have to kind of have that. You always have to be like, hey, can I do this?
I understand.
Yeah.
And
But
it's
you
fucking. It takes the romance out of
There's
it.
a way to do it though. There's a way to kind of sexy. Like,
Okay,
oh,
me and you are doing it. Ready? Let's have the conversation.
Bye,
You're,
babe.
what's up, baby? How
I
you
feel
doing?
like you've. Okay.
What happened?
His headphones are not.
Really? He just probably pulled it out. Go
All
ahead,
right.
baby.
Yeah. What?
What's
What are
up?
we doing? We role playing?
Yeah. What's up, baby?
I feel like I do this every time I go on your podcast.
I know. I just make you do it. Do you want to do it with? How about do it with Connecticut? Come on, do it with
Ron
JP.
Lauren.
No, I couldn't.
Just do it with him.
You can put it in my ass, but you got to take me down the shore after.
Lauren.
You do him.
He's a good Lauren.
You're a boyfriend and girlfriend.
All right.
You're gonna fuck in the ass tonight, but you're having the conversation about it. Okay?
Well, it would be him who has to initiate the conversation.
Yeah, I know. Go
All
ahead.
right? It's all on you, JP.
Jesus.
Go ahead, JP.
Oh God. Hey. How you doing?
Good.
This is good for you so far.
So far, it's great.
You like normal style? Normal sex is good.
Yeah, normal sex is great.
What do you think about like option B?
What do you mean? What's option B?
I come in you. You have a baby, and then I give you option B plan, and it dies.
You really sold that after-school special style, Christy.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Where's this
Yeah,
still do it.
I was wasn't sure the
through insertion.
direction.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Go ahead. You're doing great,
There you
JP.
go.
What do you think about, like, I don't know, maybe an ancient form of contraception, if you know what I mean?
What do you? I don't know if I know what you. I don't know if I know what you mean.
I could, like, maybe bring it around back.
Bring it around back.
Maybe not at the cellar, maybe at the Village Underground. You know what I'm saying?
I
Your
like it.
second room that you
And
opened
you're
up.
funny.
Shut up! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to fuck you in the ass.
I like
This isn't
JP.
time for jokes. That's good.
I can't even look at him. When
What's
we're
your
doing this
answer?
thing. okay, you win.
Oh,
Say what I told you to say. Eat my pussy. No.
all right. Well, let's segue onto this. I'd like to know, did you vote today?
Well, yes.
You did. Did you vote today?
This morning, early.
JP, did you vote? A nice white Connecticut boy like you didn't vote.
Nobody needs me voting.
Really?
I don't know.
Wow,
No, I
your
didn't
your
vote.
parents are ashamed.
I was a little bitch.
What about you, Sammy?
Of course.
You did.
Yeah.
Deepu did.
I did.
Lauren, of course
I
you
did
did.
not.
You did not.
No.
Trump just took Indiana, by the way, which is a big deal.
Yeah, I
Come on,
think.
stay.
He was gonna
Listen,
take that in.
No, it's Pence's
They're a bunch
state.
of
He was
lunatics.
going to take that. You knew he was going to take Indiana.
I'm afraid.
afraid of what?
I'm afraid.
Of what?
I think
no matter what
Hillary had like a
happens-
2% chance of winning Indiana. That's not.
But half of the country is going to be really upset after today.
What are you talking about?
I'm afraid.
Half the country.
Like
listen,
98% of the
Trump
country's upset
supporters are going to
I know.
fucking kind of settle into it.
What
Yeah.
if there's
I'll tell you what I'm worried
anarchy?
about. I'm worried about Hillary supporters.
Really?
If fucking Trump wins, yes. If Trump
He's
wins,
not going to win.
If
You
he
don't
wins,
think so?
He's
Yeah,
not
Do you
go
think
in
there's
every
a
swing
chance?
state.
Joe, you didn't vote today, right? All right,
He
you
has,
know,
to, he has to win more than every swing state. He has
Yeah.
to win. He has to win
He has to win
blue
s-
state. He has to win a blue state on top of that. He's not going to win.
Yeah, he's got to win
It's-
6 battleground states. to
I
have a
love
shot.
that confidence because I pray he does.
He's not going to win.
I don't think he's going to win either.
Good.
I went in to vote today. If I got fucked, really, it made me so angry
Yeah.
Wait, why?
because I fucking waited 2 hours. I was ready to pull the trigger,
But
and they fucking told me to beat it. You know,
Really?
it stinks. The voting process sucks.
It does.
For me,
2 hours.
I
Go
was in
fuck-
and out.
You should fucking log in on your phone. They should
Yeah.
do a check on you, and
That
then
is
you should.
precisely why Trump supporter. That's why Trump's not going to win. It's because so many supporters are racist, and because it takes voting to register is a pain in the ass. It's like a 20-minute process,
Even longer.
longer. And racists are lazy, which means they're not going to do that. And then you have to show up on top of that. He's not going to win.
It's a completely outmoded system, so they.
That's
can-
why you're right.
they
Racists
can
are
fuck
lady.
with you.
I mean, look at their outfits. It's just a white sheet. They didn't even fucking. They could have embroidered it. They could have done other things to it. It could have been, a belt.
No
There's not even a belt.
modernization?
There's not even a belt.
Right, right.
And they didn't even get a hat. They just got a hood.
Well, the Grand Wizard has a hat.
Yeah, they got one hat.
One hat.
Fucking
He's
lazy.
it.
in like black and red, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, one out of fucking everybody else is just, dude, just get a sheet. Come on down.
It's a completely confusing, outmoded system, which is why I don't trust it and why I don't believe in it, and I don't do it. I don't, Sorry.
I
Jesus,
tell you
I
what.
really bring a show to a halt.
No, you
don't
didn't. No, you didn't.
Goodbye.
Here's can I say something?
Yeah.
It's you watch all these people that you admire on television, right? And then you're like, oh shit, maybe I should go vote. I don't want to be. They're telling me I'm a piece of shit if I don't do it. Every vote counts. You have to go vote. But what I think they're
true.
saying to you is this. I think it's kind of a mind fuck. It's you have to go vote, but I'm voting for Hillary. So it's almost like when you get there, you're like, I had to do this because I don't want to be a piece of shit to fucking,
There's
Ryan Reynolds.
Well, yeah, whenever
I
someone tells
don't
you to
want
vote-
Ryan Reynolds.
I
not
did
to-
like Deadpool.
Yeah, I don't
but
want. I love Deadpool.
It's like Ryan, you've made some
That's-
shitty choices over the last few years too. Let's face
I don't.
it.
I don't
Yeah.
want Louis C.K. to hate me
That's
because I'm a fucking asshole. If I don't vote, I'm a piece of shit. And he might say, "Hey, did you vote?" And I'm gonna go, "No." And he go, "Fuck you," and never talk to me. And then you go and you vote, and you're in there. You're like, "Oh, who should I vote?" Oh. It's almost like a religion with me. I don't like it when people treat Hillary like she's not a fuck up.
Right.
Like,
Well, I don't
like
think they do. I think she's been the most heavily
Dude.
criticized figure for like the last 20 years.
now to regular people, to Hillary supporters, fuck all that. It's all unfounded bullshit.
Yeah.
It's unfair.
Well, I
she's
guess
been
it depends
she's a
on-
victim. She's been attacked.
And she hasn't.
That's why it's like a religion.
I think it
it's
depends
like if you
on your
attack.
definition of a Hillary supporter, though. Is a Hillary supporter?
She hasn't been criticized any more than anybody else has. I mean, look.
That's absolutely not.
It's
true.
110% true. I prefer Hillary to Trump. I'm not a huge fan of either, but if these people are going to sit back and act like fucking Sarah Palin didn't get a crucifixion 10 times the level that Hillary
She did, but she hasn't been around as long as Hillary. She hasn't been in the public eye for 20
agree.
years.
Hillary's gotten it for so much longer.
Sarah
than
Palin got it for
Palin.
2
Is
years.
any, but is any of it deserved?
Is any of it deserved?
No,
Some of it's
yeah.
deserved, of
Yeah.
course, but
So
then
cut that
some
in
of-
half.
But okay, but then how much of it is like, oh, her husband got his dick sucked? How many of those was like, what's she bringing to the table?
Hillary's
You know,
just
how many of
gotten it
those?
for much longer, I think.
But
I
that's
agree
because
that
she's
Sarah
been
Palin got it.
participating for much longer.
Yeah, she's been
Exactly.
getting about
Of
real
course,
stuff.
but that
Sure.
doesn't mean she's not getting it.
Right.
That's all I'm
She's
saying.
had criticism about
Obama
her.
gets it.
Not like her.
Not
dude.
like
Oh,
her.
come on.
Oh,
man.
not at all.
But
I
she's actually had a
disagree.
career in politics to criticize. Like Trump gets criticized because he's a fucking rapist. Hillary, on the other hand, she's been working in the State Department and the Senate for the
Is
last
he a
30
rapist?
years,
Did he-
probably.
I mean,
Oh, you can't say. How do you say probably?
Because there's a lot
That's-
of people
but buddy,
coming forward.
you don't say fucking probably a rapist.
I want him to
enough,
be.
Enough people have come forward that it doesn't
It's
look
true.
good.
It's
I don't know
true.
if
A lot
it's
of
true, but
smoke,
it doesn't
but-
look good.
It's not true. Look at fucking people coming
It's a
about.
slow
Wait a minute
process.
though. Are there people coming out against Clinton being one too?
I'm just
Possibly.
saying.
Are there?
I don't know.
But is there? I mean, so
Both
how-
of them
but-
are shitty to women.
okay, but,
no
but
question.
okay, fine, exactly.
Yeah.
So how
wait.
how are you a powerful woman and for women's rights if you fucking bed down with one of those guys? How do you say Trump's a piece of shit? You women cannot, but your guy that you fucking bed down with is one of those guys too. I mean,
Yeah.
supposedly
Well-
one of those guys. How does that make sense?
That's what a lot of
Explain
her-
that to me.
It
I'm
does.
fucking
That's
stupid.
what a lot of
How does
her-
it make
That's
sense?
the
That's
contradiction that we're in, man. I mean,
That's what a
what we're
lot of
dealing
her
with.
criticism
The
comes from.
lesser of two evils. At this point, it's
Yeah,
just
but
the
that you
lesser-
shouldn't vote for the lesser of two evils.
what-
You should
Why?
find
But here's-
because
no. Bobby, I agree with you, and this is why I don't vote. Because what happens is the people, like the really tried and true hardcore Democrats, for example, I'm not excusing the right by any means, but just for an example, the really tried and true hardcore
Yeah.
Democrats, and the right did this too with Trump initially, they were pissed about Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders represented, in theory, everything they stood for ideally on paper. They were pissed. They were pissed at Bernie Sanders. Why? Because he didn't have a chance to win. They would readily admit that Hillary was to the right of Obama, and they bitched about Obama for 8 years for rolling over and being too conservative.
Right.
Yet this guy comes along that actually starts saying all the things that they supposedly believe in,
Yeah.
and they're going, fuck this guy because he can't win. So at the end of the day, the people that vote play ball. It's always the lesser of two evils.
Of course. Hillary
And
has more allies than Bernie did.
Sure.
And they were
And
trying
it's-
to win. They were
and
trying to
it's-
avoid a Trump presidency.
Sure. It's a strategy game. But here's my point. This is not my point with this, but this is what I want to say. For anybody to act like it's bullshit, for anybody to act like this is sight unseen criticism that Hillary is experiencing, watch any documentary or read any history and look at what fucking Nixon went through. Look at what Kennedy went through. Look at what Mondale went through. Look at
Drop it.
Dukakis.
Nixon Kennedy election rigged. I mean, that was an actual rigged
These
election.
people
that
were
was that was
fucking. They had to buy and muscle mafia votes for Kennedy. That guy didn't have a fucking shot in hell. This is nothing new, and I'm just so tired of people acting like, well, this version of it is the worst. It's not the worst. It's the same fucking record.
Hillary and Bill are
skipping
basically
over
House
and
of
over
Cards. They're not
So-
they're not the ideal choice, but she's the only choice. I mean, if you vote for
Yeah.
Trump,
I'd rather her than
but by
Trump.
you saying she's the only choice.
there's these two. I'm saying,
but isn't there two other guys that you could vote
They'll
for?
never win, dude. Did you look? If
It's
you
a
look
waste
at the
of a vote,
charts, it's
dude.
like they're.
I know,
like-
but if you took away the vote, what they're afraid of if you take away those votes that Trump might win.
Right.
So you have to go vote for Hillary,
Right.
even though you might not like her or agree with everything
And-
she's done. You have to go vote for her because if not, Trump might. Those votes are taken away from Hillary.
Here's why-
you're right when you say celebrities when they're saying vote for Hillary. You're 100% right.
Here's
All
what
of them.
all
You're
votes
100% right.
are.
Which
But-
one is it? John Voight? This fucking
Voight,
what?
John
And,
Voight,
and what's his name?
Scott Baio.
Huh?
Scott Baio.
No, Scott Baio, John Voight,
And
DiCaprio.
Bo Derek, the big three.
Yeah.
No, and there's one more. What's his
Bob,
name?
Bob Dole.
No, the
The-
fucking.
I know. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I forget his name too.
Ross
Oh my
Perot.
God, he's such a big star.
Ric
He knows
Flair.
everything.
But here's how you know your vote doesn't count. Read up on the Electoral College. This is not how it works. At the end of the day, if votes counted and votes meant something,
Yep.
this is how voting would work. The candidate that gets the most votes wins.
Correct.
That is not how it works.
Correct.
And when you try to read the Electoral College and understand how it works, it is so unbelievably fucking confusing. And when people criticize the complications or the complicated nature of that process, the immediate response is, we know it's complicated, but that's to protect you. Well, where have I heard that before? From every fucking salesman that has ever fucked me out of my money.
Whoa.
Hey, dude, I wish it was just that easy, bro. This is actually for your protection, though, man.
Yeah,
It's-
Joe has a lot of home gym equipment.
Yeah, exactly. It's bullshit. And then people sit there and say, don't vote for third-party candidates because they can't win. Well, if everybody voted for them, why the fuck can't
That's an
they win?
idealistic and cynical at the same time.
First of
but-
all, I
why
miss your rants, and I miss those fingers.
Yeah, you're going
I
nuts.
miss it.
Fucking love
Remember
those
that?
fingers.
Remember that? Get that
I
finger out
think
of my
I
face.
think that Joe Hicks is making some good points right now, but
It's true, though. It's true. If that's my question. Why can't a third party win if everybody votes for a third
because
party?
it's not going to happen because they're a
Because
third
it's
party for a
bullshit.
reason because they aren't
Because
going to
it's
get the
bullshit.
votes.
But
You
if the most people voted for him, why wouldn't he win?
because
It's a broken fucking
no
system.
because Hillary had the allies and I think she was the only possible candidate.
Power,
Of course, power.
power, influence.
What is
money.
Trump? What is
Money,
Trump?
I'm not
power,
saying he's not.
respect.
Trump is not power. Trump,
Of course he is.
he's not power.
How is he not power?
I'll tell you how he's not power because he actually struck a chord with these middle American people by just saying these
That's
we
completely
have
true.
this. He just
But-
you think you know Howard Stern? I said this before on the show. Howard Stern said something very interesting. He ran for, I believe, mayor of New York City.
I remember that.
And all of a sudden, he goes, "I started to win." He goes, I was like, "Oh my God, I might win this. I'm out. I gotta." He goes, "I'm out. I was fucking around. All of a sudden, they're gonna start looking into me. I'm gonna have to start, And I think Trump. I don't think he knew it was gonna go this
you know
far.
what it is?
And I think that the more he talked and the more people listened, and all of a sudden he found himself in this thing. Well, holy shit. I came onto this formula. If I say this about the wall, if I say this about America, I'm making all of a sudden this group of people, this massive, the Republicans are like, fuck, yes, let's do it.
What Trump understands is that people vote based on how they feel. Like,
Yep.
no matter how you feel, you can find facts somewhere on the internet and
Right.
support whatever argument you want to make.
Right.
So if you feel like, I'm a marginalized white person or something,
You're
and this
not.
guy's finally speaking to me.
You're a good person.
No,
But, like,
but there's a
I can
great
find
there was a
evidence,
great
right.
Trump is
article
also
that
presenting an illusion to these people and showing them what they think they want.
I know.
Yeah.
It's so bad. If Trump could have just kept his shit together and he had any form of just
did he
a
have it
humbleness, if he was
But
humble,
there's no humility in running when you have no political experience. There's no
But he-
humility in running
yeah,
for
but
the
he didn't-
highest office when you
Do you
have no
understand
experience.
that they could have made him they could have made him Hillary if he would
But
listen
Hillary,
to
this
them.
has been Hillary's. This is like, dude, this is like a fucking MC
just
running
nailed it.
against. No, wait a second. This is like an MC running against you. There's like an MC who's like, I've done comedy for
Sure,
1
yeah.
year, and I'm running against Bobby Kelly, who's been headlining
Just
forever.
say Scopo.
Scopo running against Bobby. No, but so
That's
exactly
my
when you
point, man.
let me just finish 1 sec.
Yeah, please
This is-
finish.
The one thing
Finish
that
your booze.
I have been. I'm fucking drunk.
All right, go
but
ahead.
there's and I'm on an empty stomach here. There's gonna be trouble.
First
But
of all, I
you-
just want to say
but-
I like Joe's fingers better, but go ahead.
I have terrible fingers. Bite them. I'm nervous. I'm a nervous person. But what you're right about is that Trump he was great for a while because what he did was he did make you
Yeah.
realize how rehearsed politicians are and how fake
Yes.
they are. So Frank
That's what-
Rich wrote a
exactly.
great article about this. Breaking down why this is so important. It's important for a month or two until we realize how
Yeah.
fucking fake it is. It's
Well,
not good for when he becomes the actual
Obama said
nominee.
it in his speech
Absolutely.
yesterday. He goes, "Listen, they took away his Twitter. How can you give him the codes to the nuclear weapon if he can't be trusted with his own Twitter account?" I wish Obama could just stay in
Oh, he's
office.
the
So do I.
best. He's
I
the best.
wish he could just. I would if I could sign a piece of paper and just be like, dude,
know.
for just as long as he wants.
8th year Obama's the shit. He doesn't care.
You know,
I love Obama.
You know what you
Funny.
said before when you talk about Howard Stern? It's like when Howard Stern told all his viewers to vote for Sanjaya on American Idol.
Right.
Do you remember that? That real
Yeah.
shitty singer, Sanjaya?
He worked at a bar he used to go to all the time.
and
He's at a bar
then,
now.
and then Sanjaya went forward in the competition.
He won.
It is.
Oh,
He didn't win.
he didn't win. He got kicked
It
out.
is.
I'm,
Yeah, but it's like
I'm
that
talking about
thing.
Dad Fan. I'm sorry. There's a lot of these shitty people that have won
It's only
things.
language
Dat
I
Fan.
know.
I opened for Dat Fan when I was like 19.
No way.
At my college, and I remember I had pink eye, and I shook his hand, and he was like, "What the fuck?" And he like running around germaphobe.
It is no coincidence that the majority of people telling you who to vote for and all that bullshit are people in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
These are megalomaniacs that have these delusions of grandeur that think their opinion matters. They have nothing better to do but sit around and debate.
What the
things.
fuck are we?
Yeah, we're on a podcast.
I'm not discluding. I'm saying, but my point is like I would never have the audacity to tell somebody who to vote for. Number one, and number two, it's bullshit. Where are the regular people going? Here's why your vote matters. I don't see them. It's the cast of the Avengers telling
The
me my
regular
vote
people
matters.
don't have the audience to do this.
It's bullshit.
There are regular people on YouTube doing this.
It's
We don't
bullshit.
see it because
You
they're
wanna
not
be- you wanna
fucking
be
Robert Downey
president? Guess
Jr.
what? You want to be president? You want to be president? And this is
No,
the
I
other thing
don't.
that kills me. Not you. This is the other thing that kills me. You want to be president? You got to be Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
Jeff Dunham becomes president. Anybody that thinks the president is doing real work,
I think
is a
his
fucking
Islamic
idiot.
puppet is going to be the running mate.
I'm serious though. Anybody that thinks the president is anything more than the hackiest, broadest jokes, and just
That's exactly the point. We're in
It's
agreement.
so
We're in agreement with
fucking
You can't be
stupid.
great to 20% of people. You have to be good to 60% of people.
yeah, it's so stupid that people are like, this guy makes decisions. No, they fucking don't.
So if Trump wins, which he's not, if Trump wins tonight,
Right.
and Donald Trump is our president tomorrow,
That's what we deserve. That's what this stupid fucking country
So
deserves.
angry.
I
Come
miss
on.
this. I miss this.
You're
Seriously.
so angry.
We deserve
How
it.
did you?
You
How
need-
did you fit it in L.A. with this anger?
yeah, how the fuck do
Spent
you?
a lot of time alone.
Yeah, you. How the fuck are you out in L.A., dude?
This
He's been
stupid
bottling this shit up.
fucking country, these egomaniacs, we deserve Trump. And we deserve his wife that sounds like an Uber driver.
You're shaking
making
your head.
speeches.
No, I think we
I
deserve
like
it. You're right.
Melania.
Really?
He's right. Yeah.
Did you vote for Trump?
No, I didn't. But it would be interesting to see all the changes that he would put in place.
We
Dude, say what you
deserve
want
it.
about. Say what you want about
can't-
Melania.
I'd rather have Hillary because Hillary is better for us because she's bullshit. That's what we need. This country needs
Right.
bullshit. We
Yeah.
don't need Trump. People think they want Trump, and it's like, well, I said this on Opie earlier. I go, you think you like a guy that shoots from the hip? Wait till he tells somebody we need to trade with to go fuck themselves. And
of course,
it fucks with our
he's friends
economy
with
or
friends
whatever.
with Putin today. What about tomorrow?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but what about Putin actually saying if Hillary wins, there's going to be a war?
How about the Cold War was a pretty long not war.
you know what I'm saying?
You know?
I think we're in a little different times than then.
I don't think so. Not with Russia. I don't think they're going to be as big. There's bigger problems in Russia.
Like what?
North Korea.
Oh, those fucking guys! I always forget about those guys.
think
And
they're-
every time somebody reminds me
They're
about them,
sneaky people.
I'm just so scared about that motherfucker. That
think-
crazy motherfucker with his hair. Ah,
You're just sad that he has
I think
hair.
Iran and
Sure.
Russia are more frightening.
The North Korea.
in North Korea?
We've been
Yeah.
fighting a proxy war
Yeah, I
with
feel
Russia
like
for
North Korea. I
30
feel like
years.
North Korea. If they were going to do shit, they would have done it.
Buddy,
Dude,
they're doing
they
it
know
now.
martial arts over there.
They're literally.
They don't
Yeah, I
have
don't.
any food. They're
Yeah, I don't want to fight somebody who knows
problem.
kung fu. Okay, I don't want. I don't have to fucking know some type of martial arts. And they're just launching missiles into the fucking
Right.
the
See?
Jap.
No, they're launching like shitty
Aren't they
missiles,
just-
and everyone eats like a handful of rice a day. We could take them. Like, they're not good fighters.
They're not nourished people.
Yeah, they reject.
Yeah, but
like,
we're almost too nourished.
Yeah.
We're too nourished.
Just
not worried
fucking
about
taking
that.
naps.
All you can eat buffet versus nothing.
Well, all right. So you voted for Hillary, of course.
Yeah.
DeRosa's
was-
fury is just.
No, that was it. I was saying after I took a sip of whiskey. If I voted,
Fill me
I'm
back
gonna
up,
vote
please.
You want me
Let's
to
do
tell you
another one.
Want me
Let's
to
get-
tell you who I was going to vote
Get
for?
fucking.
Ew,
Want me to tell you?
Yes.
You want to know who I was going to?
Yes.
I was going in today. If I wasn't,
Keith
what was I?
Keith Robinson.
God damn it, dumb it! Thanks for the vote. What was I called again? What was it?
What were you
What?
called?
Why couldn't I vote?
You were inactive.
Inactive.
What?
Is your gym status?
Inactive.
Damn.
It says the same. It says the same thing on my New York Sports Club. Why did I get a better laugh on your joke?
Inactive.
I didn't hear it. I'm sorry, Deeper.
That's all right.
So here's the deal. You ready? You know who I voted? I was going to vote for. Who I was going to vote for? And that's why I deserve this sticker.
Who?
I was going to vote for Hillary.
No,
Hey.
called it.
I would have voted for Hillary.
Yeah. I was going to vote for Hillary because I just, Trump has lost his fucking mind. And I swear to God, it hit me yesterday when Obama said they took away his Twitter. I was like, I don't want the president to have somebody go, I mean, that's like an HBO show. That's like, we have to take away his Twitter. You know what I mean? And then, Brian
had the
Posehn
genius
comes
to
up with a
never-
plan.
Hillary never
Trump is like
used
that-
her Twitter. That's
Trump
the
is like-
genius.
Trump
Don't
is-
use it. Stay away from social
Yeah.
media.
Yeah.
I have a bit in my act. It's going to be my hour special coming out next.
What's it called?
year. My special? It's called "You Let Me Down." Is the name of the special. It'll be out early 2017.
What's the theme?
His appearance on this podcast.
It's a lot of this shit. It's a lot of this
Anal
shit.
sex.
Did your adopted parents write it? That was a pretty good one.
No, but I would say it to the parents.
No, they would
Oh,
say it
that's
to
because
you.
that was their hope. That was good. God damn.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I got to do more of
That's all
that.
right. Don't worry about
I'm sorry. I don't even care anymore.
No.
No,
So
no.
it's in your act.
I was just
Joke.
saying, like, I have a thing in my act about, like, Twitter. It's like we have too much access to one another. I go, I shouldn't be allowed to tweet at the president.
No.
It's absurd.
It's
I'm a
ridiculous.
fucking moron.
No.
And it's like I could write dumb shit to the president
Yeah.
right now. It's like
Yeah.
nobody has any appreciation for the fucking effort you would have had to go through to talk to a president in 1910.
Buddy, you
You
shouldn't
would
be
have
able
to be
you
Travis
shouldn't
Bickle.
Buddy, you shouldn't be able to tweet to Chris Rock.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to get to Chris Rock.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to get
I should say Tom Hanks.
you seriously, you
Yeah.
couldn't.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to go, I saw you at the and you stunk. Should never get to Chris Rock's visibility at all.
This
It's like
I bet he's not reading.
But
it,
here's
though.
the thing is that we're so insecure even on the highest level. It exposes even the president, even Chris Rock, that we do look at these things and we do react and we are human. I don't want to know Elvis. I had the joke in my act about Elvis. If he was around with Twitter, he would have just killed himself. He would have shot. If he read, "Hey fatso, you're fat. What happened?" Hashtag fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, fatty.
That's funny.
All day long. He would have literally the first Vegas show. Here, I just want to tell you something. I tried hard, but I love the sandwiches. Fuck.
He would have been checking his tweets on the toilet and died.
He would have
another
been
way.
dead.
They would have ruined Richard Pryor.
Yeah, James
They would
Brown.
have ruined Joan
James
Rivers.
Brown would have went to somebody's door with a shotgun and motherfucker, say I'm a mushmouth motherfucker. Hashtag fuck you, and kill people.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
That was racist, Bobby.
What? Why was that racist?
I'm kidding.
Oh, just the voice? That's his
Yeah.
voice. That was the voice I did.
Yeah,
I'm
we
into
live in
voices.
a,
We're fucked, Joe.
everything's.
Yeah, what are we
It
gonna do?
stinks.
It's just the way it is, though. Now you gotta embrace it, or
No,
you'll
I
be on the
know,
outside
you know,
looking
it's-
in. You know,
I'm
that's
living
just
it.
how
Dude,
things
this is gonna be good. He's gone. It's gonna be. We're in good shape tomorrow.
I wonder
I
what's
hope
gonna.
so.
But here's the thing. I wonder. It really. Look, I consider both sides. If you don't see something on either side, if you just see one side, you're fucking nuts.
Yeah.
To me, you're a
Sure,
fucking
sure.
nutcase.
I agree, guys.
If you can't look at Hillary's side
Yeah.
and look at Trump and be like, okay,
She's
that-
got weaknesses. She's
But-
also probably got the best resume in American history. Look at her resume and tell
Of
me that
course.
it's not
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
unbelievable.
yeah, she's got a-
She is
yes.
What?
people.
What?
Everything. Lawyer.
Secretary
of State.
Secretary of State.
going.
She's got a
Fucking
great resume.
First Lady.
Yeah.
a mom.
President.
What was Burr's joke about First Lady? It was one of the best jokes
That's a
ever.
great fucking joke. The one about how shut up Michelle, like we elected your husband. You have a plumber
I
call
saw
over. The
Burr-
wife, if the wife came in, you'd be like, shut the fuck up.
I saw
He's gonna
Burr.
do it.
I
That's a
saw
great
Burr
joke.
in L.A. on stage
great
Oh
joke.
no!
at Largo.
Oh no!
Which is as alt as it gets. Say, do a bit where he goes, First Lady's bugging me. What's her fucking name? Just a collective groan come over the crowd. Then he did a bit about crashing a helicopter by accident, and he goes, I know you're getting tense because that's how John Denver died. Awkward. And then I believe he went into describing how John Denver's wireframe glasses were melting in the flames of the wreck.
Oh wow.
That's pretty funny.
It was
Joe's
fucked up. It was
back,
so
dude.
funny.
Joe's got to move back
Joe's
to New York.
back.
Hey, real quick, we did an hour and almost an hour and a half.
Are you
Flew
for
through-
real?
I'm not even kidding. This flew by.
We flew by.
We're gonna read this real quick.
What a hand.
Whole
We
thing
know
by?
we got around a half hour, 15 minutes left. We do
half hour
no
left.
15 minutes.
15.
I said half hour. 15.
I got a spot.
Yeah,
right
15
along.
minutes. We're gonna wrap this up real quick.
Yeah.
Read this ad. We got the beautiful Christi
Thanks, Bobby.
Chiello.
Okay, I'm going to do it like it's an audition.
Yeah, please.
Attention, Fantasy Football League commissioners. It's time to restore the position of commissioner to its former glory by giving the people what they want, a fresh start.
Is that what they want?
With the new leagues feature at DraftKings.com, you can play 1 week private contests with your friends whenever you want.
That's awesome.
No
1
more-
week.
1 week. No more breaking up fights over free agents or smoothing over petty grudges.
Yeah, that sucks when you fight with your friends.
Nothing's worse.
Suffering succotash.
No more listening to your league mates complain about their draft day busts or worrying that your number one running mate has become a part of a running back by committee. Shake things up, take the reins, and start a new league. A league where you and your friends get to pick a new team each week you want to play. It's not too late to save the season for you and your friends at DraftKings. Call to action. Oh, I don't read that part.
Don't read that.
Don't read it?
Don't read call to action.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
wait.
And in the audition, when you audition, don't read.
Don't read the highlight
Yeah,
part?
don't read the part where they go moves to center of the stage. Don't read that. Just read.
Looks to left.
Yeah, looks. To left.
Don't wait. Hurry to
Yeah, don't read angry.
DraftKings.com and save your season. Set
Yes.
up your league today. Your friends will thank you. Enter promo code Kelly.
Kelly?
To play for free.
That's my name.
With your first deposit.
Free.
That's Kelly to play for free.
My
at
name
DraftKings.com.
for free.
Fucking
DraftKings.com.
Kelly, huh?
Eligibility.
Hey.
Restrictions may apply. See
DraftKings,
website for details.
one of the great supporters of the show. We love them,
We love
and a
DraftKings.
lot of guys. If you're doing this gambling here, this
Fantasy football.
fantasy football, thank you. Use our code
Gambling.
because it's you get to play for free.
You know what they should also do?
What's
they should,
up, buddy?
They should draft Robert Kelly of the Washington Redskins
Yeah.
on their team.
So funny. I got so many tweets about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd they say?
Well,
fun.
whatever.
You're like the opposite of that Robert Kelly in every possible way.
Yeah, I know.
Just like a young, fit black guy.
that was basically
That's
the tweets.
That's
here's the thing with Twitter and all this shit. I really am done with the. It's like, look, I get we as comics we created this fucking terribleness.
no, we didn't. No,
Yeah, we
I don't
did.
think
We
we
did,
did.
Joe.
That's
How?
that's-
How do we do it?
How do we
I'll
create it?
tell you how we
that's
did it.
abusive wife mentality. We didn't do that.
I understand that we
or
were.
abused wife mentality.
We went on the air and we treated each other, and we do it on this show. I have a bomb bandana. We literally acknowledge when you stink and fuck you, and we try to be mean.
But I think
And we
that's
say-
honesty. I think that's a good
Well,
thing.
that's what we do, and that's what they try to emulate with us.
Then we didn't.
What do you
create
mean?
shit.
No,
Like
we're
they're already
creating
your
a
friend
good.
and
I
they
think
can
this
bust
is
your
an
balls.
environment that keeps you accountable.
We
and
didn't
it's- and
create
it's-
shit.
I don't think I disagree with that. I think it's a
I
good thing.
I think that
We didn't create shit. I grew up loving rap music. Okay.
yes,
And I
we
still
know.
love it. I still love it.
You're a good rapper.
I was at one point a decent rapper.
I mean, buddy, Sam, I know.
I know. I
is.
know he's good. I'm not. I'm
Don't
not about to
fucking
shit him.
question
I know
it.
he's good. I've
we
seen
questioned him in front of the cellar one night. Me personally went, do it right now if you're good. Patrice, Keith, Little Kev, Kevin Hart, I think Burt. I mean, every Norton, and this cocksucker rapped,
Wow.
and we went,
it. I've
oh
seen
shit,
it. I've seen it.
yeah.
Thank you.
And I saw his fury boiling up if I was going to question him, and I.
No. It's fine. It's
I love
fine.
Joe's fury.
I love
No,
it.
there was
I
no
missed
fury.
it. I missed
There was
it,
no
dude.
fury.
Look
That
at
was
the fury.
That
There it
was
is.
that was the softest attempt to a fight ever. We just both did one of these.
I don't want to.
Right here, Joe's.
Stop it.
When Joe's 11 comes out, you're in trouble.
So,
Right here.
Sam's rap name is Left Eyebrow. Hey, folks.
How about just eyebrow? Uno.
Tighter on tighter. No, but listen. The
I like that he said Sam's never heard. I'm like, yeah, I've heard eyebrow jokes.
I grew
Joe.
up.
I've heard
I grew up. I grew
couple
up-
times.
I still love rap music, but I grew up really, really listening to it. Never in my fucking life as a fan would I have gone up to, with all the battles that happen in rap and the diss tracks. Ice Cube versus NWA was my favorite battle ever.
Yeah.
If
What was that song
met
called again?
NWA
No
in that
Vaseline?
period, I never would have been like, "Hey, MC Ren, Easy fucks you in the ass."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's what Ice Cube. I would never have done that.
There is
there's
something
there's
weird
some
about it.
weird shift that's happened where there's so little separation that people. It's not even like.
Because you would have had to say it to his face. You don't have to do that anymore.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
Twitter.
that, but it's also too. Yeah, it's that, and it's also too. Just like, it's like, look, man. I'm not saying I command all this respect, but it's like, dude, man, do you have any courtesy for the fact that people supply entertainment for you?
You know what it is?
Is there
And-
any part of you that goes, "Hey, dude, thank you for all the entertainment, man"?
I think
so.
what-
I'm not going to say a shitty fat joke.
But
to you
that's just
right now.
because
Yeah.
it's so subjective now, because you have outlets like YouTube where you have these shitty people. They're providing an entertainment. It's subjective.
I think what I noticed, and when I tweet at JP_Mcdade, what I find is that
We're gonna be
people.
We didn't put the tweets
No.
under people's names today because we were running a little behind. But
But
go ahead. We
people
will.
like it's all recognition. People
Yeah.
tweet because they want recognition. You want feedback. You want retweets
Sure.
on your
Yeah.
jokes. So when
Yeah.
people are like busting your balls, they're like fans and viewers who think like they're endearing themselves to you by like
Yeah.
calling you an asshole or saying that you bombed a joke. or
Because
something
that's what we
like
do to each other. Is my
Right,
point.
right.
Is they see what we do to each other, and they think if they do it to us, they're somehow they're part of the crew.
But how is somebody?
Right.
How is the average person? Not
But it is a weird thing to be like, you fucking faggot, and I'm like, what? And they're like, what? I was trying to buddy up.
Here's the thing, too. That's what bothers me about
Love
it.
your album.
When you call them out on it, they go, "Dude, you can't even take a joke." It's like apparently you can't take a response to your fucking dumb
Right,
That's
joke.
what I'm
exactly.
It's like, fuck you. I just called you out
That's
on it.
what I'm saying. It's like what I don't understand.
I had
How
to
the
li-
average person isn't smart enough to understand. These are two dudes that know each other very well and hang out together,
Yeah.
and this is their vibe and their rapport.
How about-
That's
how about
not how
this
you
one? How about this
introduce
one?
yourself to someone. When Joe and I would talk, we were just talking about the early beginning of the podcast when Joe was like, when I first met Sam, I went up to Joe and I was like, I'm a fan of your fucking work.
Yeah.
I didn't go up to him and be like, hey, fucking pussy,
Yeah.
talk
and,
to me.
And in turn, there was no part of me that was like, this young fucking fuck this
Yeah.
guy. I was like, I hope he doesn't know they're using coke in the bathroom. I feel kind of stupid. You know what I mean?
And I did because he was confident, and I later learned that he hates himself. So
I do.
Apparently, what you said at the beginning. Now you are a troll to Joe in life.
Right.
Wow.
Right back to the host.
Yes, wow, that was a real.
came full circle.
Wow. That
was just a random
That was actually so bad. Both of you got angry at the same
We got
time.
angry.
They
That
were
was like-
fighting over who got to throw.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that was
Actually,
like
his cheeks got red.
Yeah.
that was like a Terrence Malick movie. That came full circle.
I had somebody actually. Oh, it's fucking annoying. Stavros is on tour with me, and he goes, "Hey, I got a couple friends, and we just did this Michigan run. Fucking insane. You know, I've been dying to do these rock venue tour. You
Yeah,
know,
it's the best.
I love it. So we're doing it. We do the show. It's a second gig, Grand Rapids. It's a great venue, really cool. Stavros goes out, fucking kills it. I go out, kill it. Little fucking standing O at the end, whatever. I'm having a great. These friends, you know, and I get it. You know, you do shows. Someone's gonna like him more than me.
Sure.
You know, I have my fans that might like me more than him.
Right.
Whatever. This fucking. I got them 4 tickets too. I'm on a door deal, so that cost me, you know. But I give them all these tickets. They coming up. Oh, it's not there. So, hey, oh, all right, cool. They waited to be the last. I just went through a whole line of like 30 people. Dude, I love you. Big fan. Thank you. Awesome. Love you. Hugs. Photo. Great. Thanks for coming. Blah blah blah. The last group was his friends. The lady in the group. Fucking lady. She walks up. Oh, great. I take photos of just them. I go, let me just take a photo of you guys. You can have. And then she goes, oh, yeah, you did good. I go, okay. Okay. She goes, right? I mean, right? I mean, how do you think you did? I go, excuse me? She goes, you did good, right? You think you did good? How do you think you did? And I go, are you fucking, you mean the standing O? I don't know. How did I think I did better than good. What do you want me to, what do you, apparently you,
And
then, but here's the thing. I told fucking Stavros is right there. I go, get
You
her
know
the
he's
fuck.
feeling uncomfortable.
No,
with
he
it.
didn't. He goes, no, she's just drunk. She's a good person.
And that sets you up because there's no right answer. If you go, hey, fuck you, I did good. Then it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
but-
now you're getting angry. If you go, no, did I not do good?
Wow.
Now you're weak.
Well,
If you go,
yeah.
I got a standing O, it's like, now you're bragging.
Yeah.
There's no
Well,
right
he was
answer.
actually
Right.
saying she's drunk. We were busting her balls about it later. It's like, oh, now instead of fucking talking about how great the show was, you're sitting there busting her balls about fucking with me. That's what I want from the people that you brought to my fucking show, right?
Right.
And then
Yeah,
he
it's
goes,
annoying.
he goes, she's drunk. So Colin Quinn, he's so brilliant. He's on the phone with them the next
Let's
day.
not get carried away.
Well, I'll tell you why. He goes, He's on the phone. I tell him the story, and Stavros is like, "You're so sensitive." Yeah, I'm sensitive to somebody fucking being an asshole to me who is friends.
Colin said that? You're
No,
sensitive?
Colin goes like this. He goes, "She was just drunk, Colin." He goes, "Really? Oh yeah, because that's what drunk people do. They're really really precise and accurately passive aggressive like
Wow.
that." He sounds drunk people usually
man.
go, "Oh fuck you, you suck," and
Right.
Yeah, he
drunk
nailed it.
drunk people aren't fucking that.
They're not
precise.
that venomous.
Right.
Right?
They don't sum it up.
And
They don't
it's
fucking
like
nail
that-
you like
it's
that.
And
like-
you can hear that.
And how the fuck am I sensitive
Right.
to somebody that a friend of mine's friend who I let in the show? Both people.
Right.
That fuck
Right.
that fuck
Colin is
And
and
importantly-
his friends.
And importantly, you can hear Colin do that bit in his new off-Broadway one-man show about the history of grain alcohol.
It was a long way to go, but it was worth it.
I thought it was funny. Colin has a new show about prohibition he's doing in the East Village.
But it's
No, nothing.
Colin,
You got the
his
draft
new
on the
album-
first
one. It
it
was funny.
It was good. But
Fuck
Colin-
you, Sam.
I said it was good. I was
know,
being
I know,
serious.
I know,
You
I'm
fucking
kidding.
asshole.
I'm kidding.
But Colin's. By the way, his new show about assholes is fucking great.
yeah, wow, she should be in it. And fucking show shouldn't
That was
stop
great.
us.
That was like a sitcom line. That
Well,
was fucking killer.
it's like here's the thing with that.
That was good.
Here's the thing with that. Instead of going like if that was me and that happened, like my aunt or somebody I knew did that to you or anybody, I'd be like, hey, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
treat
yeah.
my friend
I
like
agree.
that.
I'd be angry too.
Right.
Yeah,
Not
I
one
would defend you.
fucking no, just supporting of her.
Sounds
Well-
like you
Call
gotta,
me too sensitive. Why are you being real?
Sounds like you got to drop this Stavros kid.
Well, here he goes. Here it is. Ready? You're being sensitive.
Someone leaner is available.
You're so sensitive.
I would take J-
Yeah, I'm sensitive to fucking assholes.
I would take JP on the road with you.
What about Christi Chiello?
I got a solid 8.
Christy, if you come on the road, I'd love to take you. I really
Yeah,
would.
dude, a mouse to
all-
mouse.
So much.
Bubba, all I'd be thinking about is kissing and kiss fucking you.
Oh,
God.
That's
it.
that.
What?
We're all upset.
take this.
It's a
kid.
new age.
Get the
Hillary's
nice
gonna be a
contract.
president.
We're all upset.
Hillary, I know. Christy, I would love to take you with me, but I would take you with me in the future.
I would love
Absolutely.
Stavros
Absolutely, I'd love
is-
to
yeah,
take you.
Stavros
It's gonna be a
is
nice
fucking up,
contract.
dude.
Who, this guy?
Yeah.
He's probably just a mean person on stage.
I know, but
he's
he's
a real
probably a
prick,
good
but he's a
contrast.
good joke
I'm
You guys-
writer.
all right like 90% of the time.
Oh, look. Look, here's the deal. It's, we got 2 gigs left, but but I don't like that. It's like, just own it. All you have to go is, yeah, dude, she's an asshole. I'm so,
Right,
she,
right.
Dude, if
she's
if
drunk.
fucking-
She's a nice person.
I'll
She's
sell
not.
my whole family out for you, Bob.
Nice people don't do shit like that.
if a chick did that to me, or chick, I don't mean to say chick.
What,
But if a guy
fuck
or a
you,
girl-
Joe.
If a guy
You're
or
Joey
a girl-
Roses.
If a guy,
you say
dangerous
broad.
Joe, dangerous Joe.
Gender's
If
fluid.
a guy
This-
or
yeah.
if anybody did that to somebody I was opening for after a show, my first reaction would be, I don't know this Stavros kid,
Stavros.
Stavros.
Whatever.
He seems like a nice kid. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a nice, great,
Great
My
kid.
point
I
is-
love,
awesome.
I love.
I
My
love
point
Stavros
is,
too.
I'm not
love
saying
him.
he's a bad guy. I'm just saying somebody does that to the guy that takes me on the road. I pull that person aside and I go, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
And I go to the guy.
I'm
and I go,
Joey
"Dude,
fucking Roses,
I go,
dude.
I'm
I
really
freestyle
sorry.
around here.
I'm
You're not
really
shit.
Sorry. Sorry.
Wu
about
Tang.
Right.
Not,
Yeah.
Hey, dude, she's cool. This
Yeah,
girl's
no,
not
she's
cool. She's a
yeah,
fucking
she's
asshole.
cool. She was just drunk.
No,
You're
fuck
being
that.
too sensitive. Really?
Fuck
Is that
that.
what you say to me?
Now eat my pussy.
That's what you say. Eat my
Speaking
pussy.
of drunk,
All right, listen. I
I'm
know
in
he's
rough
fucking.
shape, and I don't
Yeah,
know
you're
what
just
I'm gonna do
interrupting
now.
now. You fucking
Fuck
asshole.
you.
It's not even
supposed,
funny.
I was supposed to go back to bedside and watch the election.
I
don't think I'm
apologize.
gonna- No. I don't think I'm going to make it back now.
Well, they're watching it downstairs, and there's a big political show at the Village Underground that they're doing, so we can all go over there. Oh, they're gonna.
Who's on it?
I don't know.
Who's
Andrew
on
Schultz is on it.
Schultz, go ahead.
It? Oh yeah, because he's
Oh,
political.
yeah, everyone's favorite political correspondent, Andrew Schultz from MTV2's
No.
Guy Code.
He has an opinion. He's very strong. That's what I was told.
Girls,
When I
this election is like dick versus pussy.
Schultz did something that infuriated me more than anything.
What's that?
During the whole Ferguson thing, he opened here. He sat down on the stool and he goes, "Let's talk about Ferguson." I was like, "I fucking
I'll
shoot you.
punch you
I
in
hope
your
you get
face.
shot."
I'm gonna punch you in your face. Take it back.
All right, let's go around the room real quick and wrap this up. Deepa, what else we got? Anything else?
No, we got the post show coming up, and around 9 o'clock we're gonna do like a little election live stream coverage.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
gonna be running it with some friends up here. and-
Yeah, stay tuned if you're in the room live. We didn't get to any of the chat tonight. Anything worth talking about?
The Chad.
The chat.
Something funny. If Christi Chiello spoke in a real voice, she'd actually sound like Barry White.
No, I wouldn't. It's me, Chrissy.
Apparently, getting fucked in the ass also takes the funny out of you.
Oh, that's so
Wow.
funny.
At least I have the bandana. What was that? What? Oh, the mouse that controls the show? That's good. What else we got? Anything else? That's the only out of an hour and a fucking hour and a half.
That one of Joe's arms is bigger than the other one.
Joe who? Joe Derosa?
Derosa.
Yeah.
What do you mean his
I mean,
arm?
he's a road comic. Come on.
Oh,
One of my
I
arms
get
is
it.
bigger than the other.
That was pretty funny. All right, listen, guys, get out there and vote. Christy, what do you got?
Hi, at Christi Chiello. Follow me. Come to Battle of the Divas, a show I co-host with Mateo Lane.
When are we going to stop battling each other? When is the show going to be like comics helping comics?
Exactly.
Why can't we just have a show where we help each other write good jokes?
This is a great show. You should come Union Hall tomorrow night.
They, you know what they should do with roast battles and all this stuff? You should do your act, and if you bomb, you have to leave the business.
Yeah.
Yeah, loser quit.
Yeah.
Like
loser
WWF,
quits.
right? That's what it used to be like retirement.
Let's go for pinks, baby.
Come to my new show. I have a new show. It's called Munchline. Everybody has to have food punchlines.
Yeah.
It's everything.
Quit
kill
roasting my show. It's really great.
Yeah, Craig roasting your show.
I requested the
It's a good
show
show.
on that one.
You actually, yeah, I don't think anybody's requested it.
Sorry, I'm not very sharp right now. I've had 2 full juice glasses of whiskey.
I know, I'm
We're
sorry.
all hurting. We're all struggling.
Jesus
All right,
Christ.
what else
Can
you
get
got?
some ice up here?
We'll get ice.
There's actually a dude that runs a show called Compliment Battle, which is kind of like a parody of Roast Battle.
No, I
Rattle.
did. It's Boast Rattle. I
Yeah.
did it the other night.
Oh.
I judged it. It was really a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it was surprising. No, I'm serious. It was surprisingly funny for like a.
Are you doing it right now?
It was fun, man. We
It
had a
was
good time.
surprising.
But it was. It was weird. Like they were complimenting each other, but it was really fucking funny. I don't know how they did it. Honestly, I don't know. I wouldn't know how to do it.
Chrissy, what else you got, baby?
I'm gonna be
love Christi
playing.
Chiello.
I'm doing the Comedy Connection
Yes,
in
how
Rhode
are you
Island,
singing?
my
Stop.
home state.
Oh, dude,
Stop bragging,
I had a real
Christy.
hot
It's me,
fucking
Frank.
bomb weekend of comedy.
Babe,
Really?
listen to me.
Oh.
That
I'm
club.
from
hilarious.
Providence.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Listen,
And
I love
I
Providence.
wanted to talk to you about that my first headlining.
What?
The club that
Where?
Here we
Laugh
go.
It Up.
Poughkeepsie.
That was my first time headlining.
How was it?
Great.
Poughkeepsie has a great room, and I'll say this: I'm telling you, the guys up there love comics. They know all of us. They pay great,
It was.
and you take
great.
literally a train.
Sure.
You get off the train, and it's right across the street, like right there. And you do the show. I did 2 shows up there. They were both fucking great. Poughkeepsie.
I'm there on the 19th.
So there you go.
Yeah,
what else you
it's
got?
really
What else you got?
exciting.
What's your Twitter? Guys, stop having a fucking... Sam, shut the fuck up.
He asked if I want to keep getting
I don't
drunk,
give a
and I
shit.
decided to.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fucking, you talking into the microphone. His
sorry.
microphone is right there. Yeah, you did. I've never been on
I'm
Real
sorry.
Radio. Sam
I'm
was
sorry.
talking into the fucking microphone.
Sorry
Bobby,
about
I've made
that,
a few
I'm sorry.
mistakes. I'm going to spend the rest of the night making up to you.
Okay,
so.
good.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Will you come on the road with me?
Can I eat your pussy?
Yes, you can. What else you got?
I'm doing a show at Ars Nova December 10th that I'm really excited about.
All right, baby.
And a lot of stuff. Just go ChristiChiello.com or at Christi Chiello because I'm doing a half hour at New York Comedy Club November 15th.
All right, wrap it up.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of
It's
fun.
very exciting. Well,
let
I
me
thought
get-
it was still on me, so I don't know if I just had to keep
All right,
going.
so
No,
what's
you're
up the
good,
piss,
Bubba.
And we have a spot.
Yeah,
we're
we gotta
trying to
go.
make.
What do you got, Bubba?
Thank
Gotta
you,
fly into
guys.
Yeah,
somebody's
more
window
pl-
and cast a
more-
spell on them later. I'm doing that.
Chrissy has more plugs than Burt Reynolds.
More than Lauren's asshole.
I laugh. It does exist.
JP, will you come back on?
I'd love to.
All right, dude.
Yeah,
That
but
was-
don't talk
left.
so much next time.
Look, come on. It was a hard show. You
It's
got
all
fucking
right,
Sam and
yeah.
you and Christy.
Now
That's
you got
the
me.
whiskey.
Yeah, you got 2 fucking drunks
Yeah,
fucking
jeez.
dominating the show.
And politics. It was a hard one.
Honey, next time, a little whiskey. All right?
Aw.
Don't you're fucking these 2
The
hammered.
whiskey.
I'm trying to end this show before somebody fights. What do you,
I'll
what,
do a
else,
podcast with a blind drunk these 2 anytime.
what do you got?
And my asshole?
Follow me on what's that? And your asshole? Yeah, your asshole is the producer.
All right.
What do you got besides a Vineyard Vine shirt?
It's laundry days. This is old shit. I got Follow me on Twitter at JP_McDade.
Yep.
One of the best, probably. I'm going to be at Laugh It Up Poughkeepsie.
You're going to be up there, too. Are you headlining?
I'm featuring for Ben Kronberg.
Oh, cool.
I'll be there on the 19th.
Joke.
This is fucking stupid. I should just literally let you assholes just talk over people. You just cunts. You're both drunk.
Sheets to the wind.
Yeah, what else you got?
I'm also doing a half hour on the 21st.
Where?
Lucky Jack's.
Where? What?
Lower East Side. I know that spot.
Lucky
It's
Jack's.
It's a good bar.
There's too much comedy, Joe.
There is.
I'm sick of it.
There's too much. It's all coming. I feel bad. It's all coming tumbling down.
There is.
The bus is
It's
coming.
over. It's over.
It's
Fuck
coming
this
down.
business.
Another bust is coming, and then some people will wait it out and be good.
I really
Okay.
gotta-
There is.
It's
You
coming.
sound like
Wait, I
bitter
gotta plug.
Betties.
But
Plug
Bubba,
it.
I'm sorry. Because we've been around. We've seen it happen.
Wow. This is
I
life.
Not even with the bright-eyed and bushy-tailed chipmunk.
You can't
Christi,
say
Jesus
wow wow
Christ.
when you literally sound like a baby.
Do you remember the? Do you remember the time?
You sound so bitter.
Do you remember the time you thought I almost had a heart attack on the phone with you
Yeah,
and Burr?
I remember chest pains, dude. I remember we were you hung up. We were on three-way, and me and Burr had to sit there for 3 minutes going, "The fuck did Bobby just die?" You come back and you go, "I'm cool, dude." You go, Bobby, it's not cool.
What was it?
Dude, I got a defibrillator.
We don't know to this day. It's probably a heart attack.
It was that wasn't.
Do your
It was
plugs.
it was acid. It was an esophageal spasm.
Bobby.
Plugs.
You know they hurt. Go
All right,
ahead,
fair enough.
Sam. You go ahead. What do you got?
Why can't I go?
Skip.
You're
You're
last.
not going.
I'm gonna keep you
I
last.
was gonna make fun
I'm
of
at
their
Okay, well,
I'm
you
at
can't.
Big Hunt in DC with Stavros. I'm bringing Stavi, baby.
Yeah, he booked that gig. He was supposed to book it for me and him,
right.
and I couldn't drop the hammer on it. So apparently he just booked it for him and Sam.
Yeah, he's like, Bob, I'm sorry, my friends need to like the headliner. I'm gonna bring Sam. Drop this kid.
November.
mind saying it.
Oh, let me finish.
I don't mind
Let me
saying it.
finish.
Drop this kid.
Let
He
me
lily
finish.
pad
Joe,
ups on
God
you,
damn it!
kid.
Shut the fuck up! I'm doing my plugs, you
Go
prick.
ahead.
November 11th and 12th, Big Hunt. I'm at in DC. I'm at Zany's November 18th through 20th, and I'm in Charlottesville, the Southern in Charlottesville.
Jesus.
December
you have a website,
1st.
or is this your
I'm
website?
Bobby,
How many-
I brought it for like an hour and a half on your fucking show. Can I plug 3 dates?
All right, well,
And
one
then
more.
I'm at the Dead Crow in Wilmington, December 3rd and 4th. That's it. Or 2nd and 3rd.
Have you
second
ever
and
did
third.
Charlie Goodnights?
I haven't. Is it good?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Raleigh? I've heard it's a good
Yeah.
I'm pissing. I'm taking a piss.
All right, buddy. Sammy,
I love
thank
you.
you
I
so
love you
much.
guys.
Bye,
I'm
Sam.
peeing.
Thank you.
What do you got?
I'm
How you tell me
doing,
to,
I'm
he's
doing
just telling me to a sight unseen dump Stavros from the tour.
I'm doing the Woodbridge, New Jersey Comedy Festival next week. I'm playing at the Wendy's.
What?
Not in the big room. I'm playing the small room next to where the fry.
Salad bar.
Are you going to ask him how
this
do you
not
book
funny?
that? Or
I thought this would be
No.
funny. I thought this
no,
would be
what do
funny.
you got? What do you got? What?
No,
Christi,
seriously, I'm
you
playing the
can't get Christi's mad at
Norristown,
you.
Pennsylvania.
Christy's mad at you.
I'm playing the Norristown, Pennsylvania Comedy Festival.
Are you really?
There's a
All right.
there's a place out there used to be a Ray's Pizza, and now it's abandoned. But I'll be in the
Christi,
small room there. No, come on. No, that was more about JP's show. Listen, no,
It's
for
a
real.
great basement on the Lower East Side, all right?
Yeah.
Don't
For
knock
real.
it till you try it.
I'm going. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I have a podcast about horror movies. It's like a Siskel and Ebert, except we curse and yell at each other. It's called "We'll See You in Hell."
We had some. Remember the idea we were going to do
Yes,
with
I do.
Netflix?
Of course I do.
We should pitch that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I got this thing now. So,
All right, so go
all right, take it
No,
easy.
you're right. Go ahead. You're right.
Can I pitch the thing I
No,
currently
go ahead. You're
have?
sorry. Go ahead.
It's called "We'll See You in Hell." It's on the Fangoria Podcast Network. Check that out. And I'm touring at the end of the month. November 20th, Houston, Texas. 21st, Lafayette. And 22nd, New Orleans. And then the Saturday right after Thanksgiving in Atlanta at the Relapse Theater.
All that with all the whiskey.
JoeDerosacomedy.com for details.
Joey,
Come check it out.
great to have you back, buddy. Good
Great
to see
hear.
you.
I seriously
Cheers.
love all you guys. I think all you
Yeah.
guys are great.
It was really
Yeah.
You know, we all break balls and stuff, but it's
Depot,
everybody. You
cheers.
guys are all great. I
Thank
really
you.
mean
It's
it.
really good to meet you.
I know, I'm
Deepu,
serious.
Yep.
I mean,
Deepu, what do you got?
At R2Deepu across the
100%.
board. And I got 2 podcasts. I got the Geeks in New York and the Go to Hell podcast on iTunes. You should check those out.
Geeks in New York. I'm very. I actually watched a little bit of it. I'm gonna watch it the next couple of days. I'm a big fan of Oscar and you.
Yeah.
It's actually. I'm a nerd. I love all that shit.
Yeah, we talked gaming news, movie news, all that great shit.
All
we
that
watched Doctor
stuff.
Strange last night. We're going to talk about that this week. So you can
Good.
check that out. Yeah.
Check that out, man. I can't wait to. And you're doing it here now, so.
Well, I mean, we did it that one time. We didn't officially set that up.
Well,
but,
we're going to see about that.
Okay, cool.
All right.
That'd be great.
Lauren, what do you got besides a loose asshole and fucking
And the shits.
poop? You got dirty
Cum
poop
shits.
leaking out of your ass. She goes, every time I piss, I shit myself. I'll never want to have sex with her again.
That's the whole point.
Well, all you have to.
No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
Just
I don't want you around my kid.
Oh, come on, I'm so good.
I don't
We're
want two people
besties.
using diapers in my house.
Oh. Why do you think I babysit?
You're gonna shit.
Free diapers.
She's gonna shit on my new couch and blame it on my poor son.
Yeah, I don't know
let
what
your
happened.
poor
It got
boy
out of the
poop
diaper.
all over me.
All right, what do you got, baby?
At Lauren Kubera. And make sure you guys download the Robert Kelly's You Know What Dude app.
Yes.
$1.99. Twitter, and follow us on our new Instagram, YKW Dude Podcast.
Yes, and make sure you do me a favor. Go to robertkellylive.com. True Story Tour. We have a bunch more dates. Next week, I'm going to be at Comics Come Home. I think I'm headlining that, which is fucking ridiculous. No. No.
Who else is on it?
Bill Burr, Wanda Sykes,
Wow.
fucking Jimmy Fallon, Dennis Leary, Lenny Clark.
Go wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that makes sense. What? I had a hard time selling out fucking Magoobies.
Are you gonna get mad if someone says
These
Bill?
fucking assholes are doing theater tours. Fucking, you earned it. Go do it, kids.
You're gonna bring it home beautifully.
Anyways,
That's
and
all.
we got something else though. If you want to come into the studio live,
YKWD producer at riotcast.com.
Yes, and-
email me and I'll get back to you.
and if you're a young comic or a comic that hasn't been on and you listen to the show, you want to come on, email.
email YKWD producer at riotcast.com
Yep.
or just hit me up at Lauren Kubera.
Yeah,
and I'll
this
get
your
back to you.
this your first time on the show, and
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I love it.
dude, great time, great. Thanks for coming on. Come back on again.
Love to.
We'll see you guys next time. We're gonna have a new president by the time you hear this.
Yep.
It's probably gonna be Hillary Clinton. If it's Donald Trump, I live in Westchester by the woods. Find me. You can stay in my shack if this city gets burned to the fucking ground. See you guys next time. You know what?